Shalom, shalom, y'all Shalom. People Israelites, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, out here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, head toward the east. Give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshua, Ba'ashem, HaShaddai. That are his son, speaking as the Heavenly Father, the Son, of the Spirit. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to sister, brothers, labor, trope. Shalom to brothers and sisters, listening and studying for themselves approved. Shalom. Hey, coming to the church today. We're at that time. We're at a real critical point in prophecy. And what that means is now, hey, Esau is seeking to stay in rulership. So Esau is about to come down with great wrath because Yahweh Yahshua is about to sanction him to do that. And one of the main things he's going to do when he come down with great wrath is try to shake them trees, man, shake people out the faith. He's going to be looking like what? What you say? He's like a roaring lion seeking who can devour. Esau's looking to see who can get, man. So that persecution is coming. Brothers and sisters in this truth, man. He's going to try to destroy the house of David, that third temple, that spiritual temple that's been built. The devil, he's going to look to attack that. Because that right there is the thing that's blowing his cover, revealing all the secrets, like the word said. And it's also establishing his downfall. Because what we're doing, we're ushering in Yahweh Shah. He knows when Yahweh Shah get here, that's a wrap for him. So right now, what he's going to do is he's going to seek to shake brothers out the truth, man. They're going to hem brothers up, put guns to people's head, make you try to take that, you know, to the MO, to the TVZ. So you got the device coming out. They're going to seek to put your device on. What they're going to do, too, they're going to threaten our livelihood. Like, say, if you got to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car note, things of that, you got to be prepared to lose things. Because that's what they're going to do. Like, oh, you think you that, huh? You going to do that? Okay. No more paying your mortgage. No more paying your house note. Get on the streets, nigger. No more car note. You ain't got no vehicle. Take away our jobs, you know, our means to take care of our families. He's never going to do that. Because he's got to stop. What did the UN nation said they got to ramp up to stop conspiracy theories? It's the biggest conspiracy. Really, it's a conspiracy fact. But he look at it like a theory because it goes against the narrative. This is the main thing he's going to look to disrupt. It's this right here. This truth. They're going to try to disrupt this truth, man. And we can't fall into temptation. And then we can't stumble and lose our way and get caught up in the world. Like, oh, man, the world about to end. Let me get out here and see if I can get the dispensary going right quick. Let me see if I can get me a business going real quick. Let me get off in the world and see how many, you know, little ratchet chicks I can run through real quick, man. That, like, I did a lesson, real good lesson. Y'all go watch that. One false move, and that's it. That's all it takes. If you come up outside the house, when you outside the house, Esau can get you there. You're vulnerable. So you need to stay locked in this truth and don't fall into temptation. Because now we're at the crucial time. It's crunch time. It's game time. Now's not the time to be playing around and like, oh, I'm going to go do this real quick. And, you know, I'm going to go fuck off real quick and see if I can get this round. Because, hey, man, that one move right there might be your undoing. That one moment you caught outside the house, you know, Esau get to make his move.
That's good what you said. This is Luke 22:31. It says, Simon, Simon, Satan have asked to sift you as wheat. And that's pretty much what the brother said. Satan, the devil, is trying to sift brothers out of this truth right now, man. It's going down heavy, man. You don't want to be a part of that at this time.
No, not at this time. It's time to lock in.
God, they're going to go in perfectly with the Akadar just put out. It's Matthew chapter 26 and verse 41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is weak, but the flesh is weak. Let me read that again. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Ooh, you hear that? So we got to fight our flesh at this time. You know, because the flesh is going to try to get you to do what? Go back into the world. Get back in the world of things. And if you go back into the world, man, that's a trap right now. The whole world is a complete snare and a grave site. This place is compared to the valley of the shadow of death. And if you fall into that, you know, that's your ticket, man. That's your ass.
That's just like what the preacher of the Akadar just brought out when he said the devil is shifting you to be weak. And that's that temptation that the devil is going to be tempting to get to move you out of the faith. You got it.
Yeah, that sifting, that's like the choosing thing right there. When you sift something or filter something, you're trying to catch it. And if you try to catch them, that's that, like I said, that's that snare, that's that trap. So Esau looking for us to get caught. What they saying, get caught with your pants down. Right. You're looking to catch you with your pants down. Yeah. So he go ahead and do what he do on you, man. So he can take your life away from you. But if you in this spirit, you know, in the truth, and you locked in on the truth, man, you pretty much gonna see the devil before he comes. You're gonna see him coming, man, like a snake in the grass. You're gonna spin in that grass, you're gonna see him, man. Because the Most High gonna give you eyes that can see. And therefore, when you see him coming, it's gonna be hard for him to catch you in the snare, catch you, you know, what they say in the hood, catch you slipping. Slippers count, you know.
I got a quick one, just back you up real quick. This is 1 Peter 5:8. We bring this out all the time. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour." Okay, if you go into that word sober, it actually goes into being level-headed. Okay, you have to be clear-headed. All right, and then it said vigilant means to carefully watch. Okay, carefully watch and watch for the devil, watch for the move that the devil is getting ready to bring upon the nation of Israel.
Yeah, you say that sober right there. You got to be sober on what? You got to be sober on this truth. You got to be in this truth. Your mind be meditated on the scriptures and the prophecies that's happening. Okay, how about y'all with God? That keeps you, like when you stay within the law, stay, you know, focused on your culture. In this word, it's like the word, the law preserves life. It preserves you. It keeps you from getting caught up in that, like, man, I'm gonna go to the club with the homies real quick, you know, out there like that, then you might get locked up at the club. Club might get shot up, man. You stay in this law, keep a simple life. And then, like, it's good to know the time of the season we in. We in the season where Esau about to come down with great wrath, man. He getting his law together, sharpening up the sword. Like, for instance, example, the IRS special agents. Everybody that signed their PPP loan, and they about to get caught up. They coming for them Jakes first. That was a snare that Esau laid out, you know, and you can't be caught out here like you done signed the $50,000 PPP loan. You out here living it up, splurging, splashing at the club, at the bar. Then you can't be at the bar getting drunk.
You know, that's weird right there. That was a lot good. Because I wanted to elaborate even further on that. Because that PPP loan was done about, what, 2 years ago, right?
Yep, doing the scenario.
And see that right there actually proves that Esau Edom is a cunning hunter, meaning that they have a lot of patience to wait for their prey. Okay, so just like them rednecks, they go out in the wood and they set out the corn just to catch their deer, and they wait days on end. Those days on end is symbolically for years for you know, Esau to catch up Yasharala. Man, I just want to, you know, elaborate on that point.
That's a good point too. Like you wait for you to go to sleep, right? You wait for you to forget about it. Your awareness drops down. So you get comfortable. That's this devil try to get you comfortable. And once you get comfortable, like you said earlier in that precept, when you're not vigilant no more, and you all, that's why they teach their priests to say, when Esau get you comfortable, lower your defenses, they'll do that the Jake at a party. Lure Jake to a party, bunch of Edomites, Jake by himself. Oh, drink this, drink that. Jake think everything cool, it's a good time, and all of a sudden, you know, they talking about politics, and at the end of the day, hey, they out there with a noose for Jake. You know, Jake looking like, I thought we was having a good time. They like, hey man, you know what it is. You know what your people did. And you know, hey, we about to, they gonna get the rats. Get the next. And do you, and then you're gonna look crazy. And that's because you with your enemy, you done got comfortable. And then like the person said, you didn't stay sober, man. Literally, you up here getting drunk. Literally getting drunk. So you ain't on your P's and Q's. You wasn't being the word. You wasn't seeing them whisper in the corner like, I don't like that nigga, you know. See them in the corner like, you know, making little plans. You didn't see them getting the rope. They was over there doing the rope. You over there drinking, doing the stanky leg. Right. You know, you go outside and they like, yeah, this week is for Eric right here. You know, we about to have a public lynch. Because I'm riled up. The Democrats doing this and doing that. How these devils do their politics. All they got to do is with Trump going to jail. It's his fault. You know, everything's Jake's fault. So at this point, we got to double down, man. We got to really be like, and I ain't saying be on some paranoid, scared stuff, you know, but you shouldn't be scared. We got the faith and the confidence Yahweh Shah will protect us. But just stay looking. Stay, like, when you see Esau pop up, look for him to do something messed up. Like, you know, when you on him, you just looking like one of them nosy Eves. Like, what you doing over there? What you got? Yeah. Why you on your phone? You know, bet that devil. I wouldn't even be around no devils at this point, man. If you can help it. They talking about it, man. I just didn't, you know, they trying to figure out how they can stay on top, especially ones that we got to deal with. The work class, he might be scared right now. You know, a scary person, they can do anything. They over talking about, because Esau know what's coming. They know the Civil War is coming. They trying to prepare themselves for it. And you never know, they might get mad. They gonna blame everything on Jake. It's Jake's fault. The Democrats doing this. Black Lives Matter. So I'm gonna just find this Jake, and we're gonna take him out back, and we're gonna do like my ancestors. That's their fantasy. They want to turn back the clock. They want to whip Jake back. They want to lynch Jake, have a little picnic upon his dead body. Esau desires that. That's what he wants.
That's like what Trump said, make America great again.
Exactly. And that's that Malachi 1 and 4. Build back the desolate place. This place is desolate. And Esau knows. So Esau looking, what can I do to get back to the fabulous 50s, the fabulous 40s, or pretty much the 1700s, where I can just pick out, go buy me a little quiche and have my way with it. You know, Esau desires that.
They showed you a snippet of that in Hurricane Katrina. Edomites was over there shooting down Jake. They was just walking, trying to go to safety, and ravaging women.
And that should be a wake-up call for you women out here that think you're independent, strong and independent and stuff like that too. So when those events take place, event like Hurricane Katrina, when it takes place, you ain't gonna have no protection if you ain't got a man of the Lord. So yeah,
I got one. I got this Psalm 119, 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. So this right here, this word that we had, this leads to understanding. This is good knowledge and understanding of God. And he's telling us what he was about to do. He's telling us what's about to come, because he's the one about to do it. We got pestilence about to rain out. We got a great famine coming. We got uproars of the people coming. And it's on the books, man. This is about the World War III is about to come. The love of many is waxing cold. So you can't be out here like it's the 80s or the 90s. It's all willy-nilly and dancing, man. You got to watch out, man. People about to lose it. People out here broke. People out here can't get the drugs they used to get. And everybody's on edge, man. So dude, man, and then like us, we in this truth, man. We got the light in us. They walk around in darkness. They got darkness. So they might get mad at you just because you got the light. They might get mad, man. You over here feeling good, comfortable, doing good. He over here struggling to eat. I done seen it too. Like a lot of women walking in public, a dude just come through and just blam. When we seen that, the one dude broke a chick nose. She thought he was opening the door for her. He opened the door, then he just stole on her, just all of a sudden. So you gotta kind of watch out for people, man. They got a bunch of demons in them. The demons about to get active. They done open up their serve. So everything is about to go in motion. Y'all about to we about to go into Jacob's trouble. That's nothing nice, nothing easy. Those are dark days. Those are perilous times. So we got to get ready for that. And they say, how do we get ready for that? Through thy precepts, these scriptures, these commandments. Yahweh gonna walk us through this. That's the reason why this word was written, for our learning, and to let us know what's coming, to buckle down and get in this truth and prepare for war, because war is coming. That's why this is written. And I'm gonna read 105 too. It says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So we're going into dark times. What's going to light that way up? This word right here. This word he just said is a lamp to my feet, a light to my path. This word right here is a light at the end of the tunnel. We see the kingdom of heaven coming. That's that baby that's crowned. So this book was written so that we would lock into these scriptures. Like before we even started camp, we talking about all kind of scriptures to keep ourselves locked, keep ourselves right. Watch where our forefathers went off. Make sure they don't do their same mistakes. Like we talking about Samson. This ain't time to be messing with little ratchet Eves. Samson, that's how he failed. King Solomon went off when he messed with all these little ratchet little off women. They had demons and make you go to idols. So a worldly woman to convince you to go back into the world. Tell you the truth. She's like, man, you all worried about that truth stuff. You need to get your bag up. You need to get your bag while you can. YOLO, you want to live once.
That's good. There's a friend of mine that actually, that's how he ended up on drugs. It's because of a worldly woman right there. She's like, man, just go ahead and take this one hit, this one time. And he got hooked just like that. And all it takes is that one move right there.
That's the temptation, man. And Eve is a great seducer, a great temptation. She's always been that, man. Since the garden. That's what made Adam fall off, man. He listened to who? To Eve. Eve is very susceptible to the things in this world because she's emotional. She lacks that logical, that reasoning. That's why Yahweh Shah deals with the man first, and the man was covering for the woman, not the other way around. This kingdom is opposite. They got the woman out front and the man at the bottom, like that. Like the whole nation gonna fall down. She's not built to withstand the temptations of this world. She need the covering of a man. to even have a chance. You know, and not just any man, or hopefully elect man, because worldly man, shit, you ain't, that's nothing. That ain't a cover. That's a covering of death.
So you had two wicked ass people right there.
Exactly.
I got a precept one for that verse you just read. This is Psalms 19:2. It says, day after day they pour out speech. Night after night they revealeth knowledge. And that's going into their word, man. Their word revealing knowledge, man. So we got to get all this knowledge so we can be sober-minded, man. We can keep our head straight on the word. And once our head is straight on the word, it's like that tunnel vision, man. We ain't gonna be worried about what's going on in the world, what's going on left or right of me.
Like how you said that tunnel bit, you're gonna be a straight gate. Straight gate, you're gonna be looking straight ahead. Hey, what? The kingdom of heaven. That's the prize right there. The joint earth, our Lord and Savior. How about we shot? So we ain't worried about all these little pitfalls and what Esau got. Because Esau about to throw Hail Marys right now. He about to throw the kitchen sink. This dude, he really lost. He lost because we already in the truth. When you got in the truth, man, that devil took an L right there. Now we got the cover. All we got to do is stay within the cover, stay within the house, and there's nothing he can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, you in the house, there's like 5 bullies outside, and they're like, man, come outside, you know? Come on out here, you know? You stand in the house, like, hey, man. Like what's that? Proverbs 18:10. The Lord's name is strong tower. And you up in that tower, they down below, and they trying to trick you to come on out so they can get you. You up here standing in the tower, like, man, I ain't coming down, man. I got food in here. Wow, I got everything I need. I'm about to go ahead and watch the TV, man. Forget y'all out here. I ain't about to deal with y'all. He mad. He trying to trick you. I got a go lava down here. You know what I'm saying? Come on out, man. Don't be standing up in there, man. You scared? You a chicken? Why you standing in the house? You a house nigga. They gonna say he's gonna do every little thing to get you to come out that house. Because once you in the house, there's nothing he can do. You in the company, how about you outside? He know you got the cover. He know it, man. I can see when I'm at work and these devils know I got the cover. It's like now they scared. Like, I better not mess with that dude. Last time I did, I got sick. So now they just like, hey, nothing you can do against the truth, but only for the truth. So once you got the cover of the truth, the cover of your Habashah was shy, as long as you stay within that, you got the double. That's why it say endure to the end and hold fast to what you have. Matter of fact, I might go get that. Once you lose that and you come outside that covering, now the devil can get you. You outside the protection. Now you can take a shot at you.
That's something that's like basically on a worldly point of view, like when you riding the speed limit for 40 miles per hour, well, the cop can't pull you over because you're riding the speed limit. The minute you go past that speed limit, you know, that's just like, you know, that's where your how about the outside stand. The minute you go outside the law of the statute, then that's when the devil gonna come get you. You know, this based on that analogy right there. It's simple. It's
speed, then the police got to reach and pull you over.
Exactly.
Seatbelt on.
Yeah.
For the speed limit, you within the law, he ain't really got nothing to get you. If he do get you, you know, he gonna be in the wrong. You can be like, man, what, man?
Yeah.
I got this, got my insurance, my license, what, man?
And then
you got to have a nice day.
The minute, even if he does take you to jail, guess what? Then you how about you outside gonna put that covering on you, the cop will take you to jail, he be like, okay, well, this cop is gonna get a fine because he was wrongfully persecuted with a person. That's how you how about you outside work, man.
It's gonna backfire.
Yeah.
He's in the wrong. He had nothing to get you on. Right? None of the law backed up his ability to get you. You know, you wasn't speed. Your tag is on point. You got insurance. He got nothing. Your seatbelt was on. Your turn signal. There's nothing he can get you on. They let you drive all reckless. Not put your turn signal on. Your tag is out of date. You ain't got no insurance. You know.
And how many people then died because of that? Because of that little
especially Jake. Yeah.
See?
They give him the reason to shoot you.
Yeah.
You know, unlike Esau, like your tag out, your license out, he pull you over. He reach yourself on too fast, shoot you up, and then on the news they gonna be like, well, his license was expired. They go, everybody like, well, police had the right to kill him. That's how Esau gonna look at it. Any little thing, now that might look in your package.
Yeah.
But he had a blunt in his mouth 10 years ago. He a thug.
Exactly.
They done did that a lot. I'm like, what the hell? What that got to do with this time, man? That's how Esau, he wanted to kill. And he looked at me, he ain't little reason. He ain't had no insurance. His seatbelt went on. He didn't pull over right away. You know, he moved too quick. He should have reached slowly for his insurance. Like Esau always they look for a way to the back they slave control of the police force. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. They look for a way to justify it. And any little thing they find, you know, they be like, oh, you didn't put a seatbelt on. Oh, okay, we justified.
That's why it's important for us to watch and be sober right there, man. Because we all know that Esau either control this society, he control this world. So therefore, he have the power to put the snares in the trap in every which way that it's gonna go.
And like right now, we got the truth. The truth is the covenant right there. So now he gonna try to trick us and letting it go. It's like you got a big bag of money. You know, you got the real rich. Like say you a little kid, right? Little kid got $100 bill. Here come the older dude. He telling you he got $1. Right. He gonna convince you that the dollar, he got $2. He gonna convince you that $2 is more than that $100 bill you got in your hand. He gonna try to trick you to swindle you into that. That's what Esau about to do right now. He gonna try to swindle you to like get us out the truth. He gonna prosecute certain brothers out of Hebrew Israelites that got you like vocab Malone. That's his whole job.
That's what that $2 bill represent. That's that Quebec, that RFID.
God. That's kingdom of heaven. We got the truth, man. We got, you know, we working with some change. Devil don't like that. He's like, ooh, they got blue cheese bill with that band on it. Nah, man. Hey, I got about 4 quarters. Right. I got 4 quarters. It's better than that. How about we trade? You need wisdom to know, like, nah, what I got is value. What we got is the truth, and it's value. The truth is the kingdom of heaven. And with that, we got to hold fast to what we have, because we got the number one thing that's going to destroy him. I got to appreciate the fact that every Revelation 2:25. But that which you have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, to him will I give the power over the nations, which goes into rulership. So we got the kingdom of heaven. We already got the big bag. We got the real bag of money, which goes to wisdom, knowledge, understanding how about y'all shot. So now the devil's job is to trick us into letting it go. Because like say, if you've been here listening to the apostles, elders, and the brothers that teach the doctrine of great millstones, you've been here for a couple years, you got the truth. You got the mission of the kingdom of heaven. Now his job is you got the vocab Malone that's gonna try to trick you into going back into Christianity, like get rid of your bag. Like get that up and take this. Which really he got like a lump of coal, lump of rock. You know, I'm trying to trick you got some rabbit food. You know, he's gonna try to trick you like this is better than what you got. He's gonna try to do a switcheroo on you, man. So we got like you need that wisdom to know like what we got is precious. Like I just read that precept right there. He said, I will come to give you power over the nations. There comes the kingdom of heaven. That's rulership. You already got it. You in the spiritual temple. You in that temple that was prophesied to be built. The house of David. You here. You here now. Now the devil to hold on to it. This devil about to get desperate. He gonna put a gun to your head. He looking to do robbery. He's talking everything he do about robbery, thievery. And he desperate. So now he gonna come with that gun. He gonna put it to your head.
I got a precept to back you up. John 10:10. It says, John 10:10 says, the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. I come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Ooh, you hear that? Have life and have it more abundant. What we got is life. The law is life. It preserves life. And it also leads to the kingdom of heaven.
That's that abundance right there, that kingdom of heaven right there. So we're going to be over them devils, man. We're going to have everything that we never had before in this life. That's that abundance, man.
That abundance where it moved all over, it moved over every nation on earth. More abundant.
Rulership. That means we get everything. Right. Whatever these devils got, come to us. We're going to have all the gold, all the silver, all the land, everything, man. So what this devil got that he can give us that trumps that? Nothing, man. Rulership. They said they got the 2/3 so dumbed down and beat down. They don't even think about rulership. They don't want to rule. They just want a couple $1 billion. Like they just want crumbs. We over here, this is a wild council. We want the whole thing. We want what you got and you. You going into slavery. I want to whip your back. That's what we want. And ain't nothing else gonna suffice for that. We want the whole pie. You know, the devil trying to come to us, give us a little consolation prize, like reparations. They're gonna try to do that. That's gonna be a snare right there. I said we can close to the end and be like, everybody get $2 million, but you gotta get the device. It comes with the device. Now, how many days gonna go for that?
During that pandemic, during that time when it first happened, what did they say? You get free donuts for a whole year if you go along with that that mandate.
And then you got these two, they did it in a small way. They PPP loan. Everybody like, I had somebody come to me talking about to sign you up for PPP loan. You get 50 racks. They got 50 racks. You know, I don't know if they paid it off or not, but they were falling out of control. And they came to me like, it's real easy, Tay. Just give me a fax and sign you up. And hey, man, that wasn't all saying it kept me. I was like, nah, I don't like that N-word. It say loan. I'm like, how Esau get down? I'm in the truth this time. I know how Esau get down. That sounds too good to be true. And come to find out it was, man. Everybody said PPP loan. Esau about to come for your ass now. You know, and I know a Jake that took it, man. Balling out, happy. Got 50 racks. Telling me I can get it. Like, let me just do this real quick. I'm telling you, they look real enticing. You know, you get a house with that, a car with that. And I said, no, man, because I knew it was something with that. I knew it. Here we are. But they got 87,000 IRS special federal agents coming to get every Jake that took that, man. I tell you what they're going to do once they snatch you up on that. Like, you can't pay it back. Hey, about to throw you in the camp and we about to do this too. So that's that snare, man. Like, my mind was set on something bigger. I don't want, like I said, I don't want crumbs, man. I want rulership. I want what Yahweh Shah promised us. The devil can't give me that. So therefore, the devil can't entice me with anything. He ain't got nothing for me. Yo, stuff what you got is not this low level, man. I want you in slavery. This devil don't know that. He can talk to me. I want you in slavery, man. I want to whip your back. You know, you can't give me that.
I got a quick word to back you up right here. This is Matthew chapter 7 and 13. I'm gonna read. I want to read this both in NLT version as well too. But it is Matthew 17 in the KJV. It says, "Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in therewith. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be it that find it." Okay, and then verse 13 in the NLT version, it says, "You can enter into the Most High Kingdom only through the narrow gate." And the narrow gate is represents this word right here too. And it says, "The highway to hell is wide." They talk about the snares and traps that Esau Edom get ready to put on our feet. And it says, and it is the gate to, and it says it's wide. It says its gate is wide for many who choose that way. So if you choose to go along with Esau's agenda, okay, that does all of those snares and traps. Okay, but the gateway to life is very narrow, and the road is difficult, and only a few will ever find it. Okay, that's pretty much narrows down what you're actually talking about right there. So there's a far way, and basically all it takes is one move for you to fall from the grace of Yahweh Shah. And it's many different ways. Okay, so Esau even got all the ways that you can follow that'll lead you astray.
He gonna double down on all of that, man. So he did the 50, 60, 70. He about to double down on it because this devil's desperate, man. Yeah, I can see the fear in they puppets. When politicians get on there, I'll be looking at them talk. I'm like, I see the fear in them, man. They scared, man. If they scared, that means the elites are scared. They're like, man, I heard these dudes on the block talking about your house, my shop. There's more coming into the fold. That house is getting filled up. This truth is entering the gates of the nobles, man. The people that rule this world, the truth done hit them. They looking at it right now on the YouTube. Probably got one of their agents watching it right now. And they scared. Because they see it's building up. Y'all shot like a build up. It's building up and it's getting louder. And they're like, man, I thought Bobcat was gonna kill all this, man. It's getting worse. They're like a fire. They're like we throwing wood to that fire. It's building up. It's getting stronger. When the truth going out, man, this devil know he through. Because the truth, his word is against him. We reading this devil is right. Telling this devil, man, you about to go into slavery. You about to come out of power, man. This ain't gonna work. You tell the devil that with that scenario he did 2 years ago. That was a big time Hail Mary, man. That devil ain't never did nothing like that in the history of mankind. You know, he threw out a thing out there to sit, which really that was Yahweh Shah giving it the jurisdiction to do that. And now, like, he's making it easy. And we in Revelation, you can see everybody that drunk on orange juice, they're gonna take that thing. It's real easy to see that. You know, they walk around with masks on. Ain't no mask mandates. You already know they scared. They caught up in delusion. Ain't no need to talk to them. Ain't no need me to break down no precepts to him. He already scared. He already, you know, he got made his decision.
He had a fear of Esau, not of the Lord.
Exactly. So he's done. The most I'm making where you can visibly see who got faith and who don't. Visibly see it. Because there's no mandate like Chris and my job. Ain't no mandate. You see Jake all masked up, nose covered up. And you can see the look of fear in their eyes. They scared. They scared because what? They don't know the truth. And I talked to a lot of Jake dudes. They ain't got no light in it. So I had a Jake dude tell me that Esau will always move. He said the so-called white man always move. I said this Jake dead. This dude is done. He'll never come to the light, man. He already accepted defeat. This Jacob's defeated. So ain't no need to be coming to him with the truth. So everything is being laid on the table. Everything is wide open. And then, like, as we move forward, it's gonna become more, clearer. It's gonna come clear. Like the devil gonna show himself to be the devil in a minute. And then when the Jake figure it out, it's gonna be too late. He gonna be already done. He already stitched up in the system. Got nanotechnology in the system. Devil got you. It's too late. You gonna flip the switch, and we ain't no telling what the hell you gonna do. You already compromised. You already corrupted. You defiled. You got you already. So ain't no need in telling some Jake he done, took back 6 rounds of orange juice. He's done. So I got this right here. I want to bring this out earlier to back up that with this truth, we already have the kingdom of heaven. It's just real little. Most High is waiting to manifest like it's like a flower. Right now we in the ground. We be safe in the ground. When y'all shot there, like you keep putting them living waters on that seed in the ground, it's gonna do what? It's gonna sprout up and it's gonna blossom. When we blossom, hey, that's it for that devil then. We gonna be in all our glory then. So that's what we waiting on. So hey, keep putting that water on your seed. Your faith gonna make it grow.
Just like what did they call it? Bamboo tree. But a bamboo tree, you put it in the ground, but you got to keep watering. It don't start to grow until like 2 years later.
The bamboo tree is strong.
Yeah,
real strong. Check it out. This is Luke 17:21. These are shall they say, lo here or lo there, but behold, the kingdom of Yahweh is within you. So what the Most High mean when he said the kingdom is within you? Because the kingdom starts out with these instructions, the word, the truth. Because Yahweh is the truth. Yahweh is the word. So when you get this book in your mind, in your spirit, and you meditate on it, guess what? That's the kingdom of heaven in you. When you got the pure doctrine, the pure waters in you, you have the kingdom. It's in you eternally. Now, once your house shot gets here, it's going to bloom out externally. The first thing you got to do is what? You got to protect it. You can't let, like, Esau like a damn bird. He want to eat your seed. He want to fluff you up. So you got to stay in that ground, which is like standing in the house of David. You got to keep putting water on yourself, like I made that beautiful analogy. Keep putting water on yourself like a bamboo. So that way you can blossom, be strong to withstand the wind and all the stuff Esau going to bring out. And see, like I like that analogy I made them. When the bamboo is mature and it's strong, the wind can blow, all kinds of stuff can happen, and that bamboo can still be there. Now, when it's a seed in the ground, hey, it's subject to be plucked up. It's vulnerable. A seed is vulnerable. Once it grows into a big old tree, it's stronger. Like this tree right here standing in front of him, the wind blow, it'll blow in the wind, but man, that tree ain't about to go nowhere. It
might lose some branches, it might lose some leaves, but it's still gonna stand. That's the power of this word right there.
So hey, we gotta stay grounded in the thing, man. We already got the kingdom on a very low level. It starts with understanding. It starts with knowledge and wisdom. That's how it starts with, man. This is instructions. This is the basic instruction before you leave Earth. That's the acronym for Bible.
This is Isaiah 11:2. It says, the Spirit of the Lord will rest on him. The Spirit of wisdom and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and of might, the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. And that pretty much goes into what the brothers were saying, man. Well, when the Lord put that Spirit on us, man, hey, we got to hold it and maintain it, man, and do it, and we're going to grow in it. We're going to grow into the Spirit. Once we grow in the Spirit, hey, man, we got that wisdom. Once we got that wisdom, hey, we're going to get understanding of all these things. And once we got that understanding, hey, that's the spirit of, like, we got that understanding of wisdom through all these wise counsels, man. And with that one, that's building us up into mighty warriors of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. We just got to stay strong until that day comes. And that's all because we had the fear of the Lord, man. We wasn't fearing Esau, Edom, the damn devil. We didn't follow after his way.
And you got to step it up, too. Like I said, this devil about to put guns in our face. He's about to say, I'm about to take this away from you, man. Your house, your children, your wife, or say if you're a female in the truth, your husband, and all of that, vice versa. He's going to take everything away. This devil about to threaten us now, man. Because he's threatened. His rulership is threatened. So we got to be built up in this. Our faith got to be so built up that we able to withstand this, man. We got to be like Job. We got to be like King David when he went through his adversity. Because the set of men are chosen in the fire adversity. We should paraphrase.
We can't fear that. Esau, he don't come and take your house. Hey, the scripture said that already. Hey, I fear the Lord more than that. He can kill me and take my soul away. Hey, I ain't gonna fear Esau. He's gonna just take my house. Hey, the Lord said we're gonna have to be around like pilgrims. Hey, it ain't nothing you can. Hey, That's that wise counsel right there. And that wise counsel building you up and giving you that wisdom, understanding, and knowledge.
And the devil said, I should cast some of you out of your house. So, that's all on play.
I got a quick one. This going back up from both of you what y'all just said right here. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and 21. And it says, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. So when you receive this word, this understanding, you got to hold on to it tight. And it says, verse 22, abstain from all appearance of evil. Okay, basically, when you take heed to this word, you have to come out the world, which is all appearance of evil. Okay, in verse 23 is the point where it says, in the very power of peace, sanctify you holy, and I pray the Most High, your whole spirit, and soul, and body be preserved blameless unto the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. All right, so and that's the point right there, man. It says, in the very power of peace, sanctify you holy. Okay, so this peace, this word is gonna bring peace to him. Okay, and he said, I pray the Most High, your whole spirit and soul and body be preserved blameless. Okay, you're gonna be preserved blameless in this whenever wicked start to come to this America. Okay, America ain't get baptized great. And he said, unto the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. All right,
Yeah, he's coming. Y'all child's on the way. And it ain't looking good for Esau. So Esau, he's gonna be angry because his rulership about to be up. So like I say, the persecution about to come tougher. They about to come with stiffer mandates. The mandate about to come stiffer. They about to use the monthly business to do that. They about to come, IRS, but they come, you owe $20 to the IRS. They come in, kick your dough in. And they're gonna have spare, like you said earlier, they're gonna have spare special jurisdiction where they might not need no search warrant. They just come in loud. IRS, and that's gonna start martial law. Y'all see, I did a lesson on that. Them IRS special agents ain't ready. It's like they brought people off the street, like school teachers or something. I'm looking like, man, dudes about to get their top blown off, man.
And not only that, you got some people that will panic and they'll shoot you on the accident. That little accident will kill somebody that somebody loved dearly. That's gonna start some shit right there.
That woman, she was on that, she was like, oh, I got a gun.
Man. Looking bad. I'm like, man. And then like I did man, like Esau looking for the IRS to go put the stuff. He had his little big bag of guns, waiting on the IRS at it. So them people, man, I wouldn't even sign up for IRS special agent. You want to go death, man. Them people better get locked up. See, that's set up by Esau. He wants them to get locked up. Then, IRS special agent get killed, he got the right to do what? Martial law. There you go. That devil, it's all a setup, man. We're not ignorant to Satan's devices, what Esau about to do.
He's definitely just using that time right there, man.
And that's what I said, man. That the IRS special, they're pawns. They about to get used to initiate. And they're like, what better way than an IRS special agent? A federal agent, they calling them. So when he get popped, which they will get popped, because Esau not playing that, Esau don't give a damn. He's already saying, like, let the IRS show up to my door. And I'm gonna get him straight hot leg. He's already saying, now Jake, he probably gonna go on with it, but he's all gonna blame him up. Because they know that's an overreach, man. But he's all about the Constitution. And that's unconstitutional. You're supposed to put that collections. You can't kick my door in for $20. Who gives a damn if I owe $20? Like he's already talking, man. Esau said they about to use their swords. So that's gonna kick off civil war. The martial law. Once martial law has been enacted, then Esau become like a dragon, that great rat. Then come them unrighteous decrees. They just gonna like what's that movie, The First Purge? They're gonna seek out just to lock Jake up. Get all Jake. Get the Hispanics, get the so-called African Americans, get the so-called Native Americans, round them up. And they're like if you look at the Walmarts, and they already set up for like little camps. I already said it, like you be shopping there, it's like a prison. You get depressed shopping in that sucker. They done changed the way the motor section look. The automotive section, have y'all seen that lady? It's like a long corridor. It's set up like a prison. Like if you ever been locked up before, went to David L. Moss, they done said Walmart for the just like that. And then the owls, they ain't even voted to the floor no more. You said these comes from pallet jacks and move them out the way and set everything up, get the barbed wire set up. And then I don't know, I should have sent the article to you, Akim. Walmart is now selling off and doing more deals. They said they're overstocked with inventory. So they selling stuff out. Everything's been set up. This stuff has been set up to come down great right. Everything is in play, man. They got the CBDC in play. So as soon as they done with the physical cash, they come in with the digital money, which you're gonna need a device to use that. That's an easy way to stop you buying and selling. They like shit, we don't take cash, that's paper. So you better go start a fire with that. You got the Fed coin. We take Fed coin here, buddy. You know, oh, he's unscannable. No scan. You probably can't get in the building if you ain't got the device in your body. The door won't open up. The door's already electronically, to open up.
I think they're gonna stop selling cars. They can't scan to unlock your car. They're gonna stop selling cars as regular cars with regular.
And like with an electrical car, you can do that.
Yeah.
You know, if they not even like key to push to start. Next is gonna be you gotta put your hand up there to start. You know, so you got no device. You ain't rolling nowhere. And I heard they about to come down hard. They're trying to get rid of all gas vehicles. Everything that's carbon emission, they want to do away. They want everybody on electric cars.
They definitely doing that in my job now. They trying to get rid of
they about to do that for everybody.
They just signed a contract to do that.
Yeah, so it's in play, man. This devil, he about to he's cleaning up the old system and bringing in a new system, which makes you a slave. He want to go back to the 1700s. And then he knows that he can't just do it to our special group. He got to do everybody like that. You got to make it seem like, everybody's inclusive. And see, Esau is about freedom, liberty. So the little redneck Edomite ain't going for that. Hey, I'm about to bust my guns. Not me. Jimmy Ray, get the gun, Billy Bob. Woo-hoo. While we at it, it's like the earlier Katrina situation. Just like that earlier. Once they out there killing other Edomites, I'm like, shit, I see a Jake, I'm going to lop him too. Just cuz. I hate him. I've been hating niggas, my whole life. So with no law in play, we the law. That's Esau gonna feel itself in that time. They're gonna start little militia groups. They're gonna, I'm the law. Yeah. I'm the my learn. Oh, Robert. Nigga better get off my land. I'm gonna hook that shotgun up and just shoot Jake up, man. And if Jake think everybody are cool, like I did a lesson too. You had one Edomite talk about I don't encourage your background, the race, just join us and fight with my brother. Man, you better not go fight with Esau. You out there rallying with Esau, he all riled up. And in the rally, it's gonna turn to Jake. And they're gonna do you in. They're gonna say, we start first with him. Get a little errors.
That's just another thing.
This is how we cleanse our country.
That right there, because that's like say y'all in a firefight, right? And y'all shooting at the enemy. Esau gonna turn in and shoot you, and then you gonna keep shooting at the enemy. That's just man. Like I said, man, wide is the way, man. Wide is the way. So many ways to get caught up with the devil.
Like they wasn't understanding to know that so-called white man, you saw even the devil. That's very, very precious knowledge right there. That's one of the missions of the kingdom of heaven. They ain't there right now. Like we was in the 40s and 50s, I went to tell Jake that. Jake done drunk that strong delusion, that civil rights movement, and now that Jake don't even know what his enemy is. I can't tell Jake the 2/3 the so-called white man's his enemy. You right. That white man gave me a job.
On that
nobody worked out for
on
me.
that Katrina documentary, Jake got shot up by him. And then he was like, man, that just made me look at the white man different, man. You should have already knew that in slavery.
Con, yo, dumb ass. Like what we standing there right now, Black Wall Street. You think these devils changed? No, they still like that. They just got scary and they got more subtle, should I say? It's like the serpent he said in the garden was very subtle. The devil, man, he's slick, man. He can't just come at you with hardcore racism, because then that makes you rile up and be stronger than them. So what he do? The Lord defense. Hey man, we all bleed red. Right. We all God's children.
They come at you big and swilly with the lips.
Yeah. We all gotta come together. This is our country. We all Americans. We gotta band together, brother. You my brother. And over here when he giving his buddies back drinking, you gotta get rid of that nigga. That nigga, he hard shot, man. You know how big they rods is. You gonna take our wives. You gotta get him, Johnny. Can't let him close our wives to my daughter. She wait, Mary looks at him. Hey, everybody been jealous, man.
Yeah, I got a quick piece to back y'all up right here. Ephesians chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 14, but the point is actually in 15 and 16. All right, it says, wherefore he says, awake, thou that sleeping. Okay, it's not literally talking about sleep, but he's talking about people that's unaware. Like that person that drive down the street and he drive past the property and somebody tell him, man, the property been on that corner for like 2 years. But I've been driving down that street for a long time and I ain't noticed. Those are the people right there that sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna read that again. It said, wherefore he says, awake thou that sleeping and arise from the dead. Okay, and this is how you know the New Testament is always a quote in the Old Testament, because you read Proverbs 21 and 16, it said, he that wanders out a way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. That's what it's talking about, right? So he said, and he says, arise from the dead, and Mashiach shall give thee light. So arise from the dead, basically take heed to this word, and Yahweh Mashiach shall gonna give you light. Verse 15, it says, see then that you walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise. Verse 16, redeeming the times because the days are evil.
All right. Ooh, that's a precept I brought out right there, man. You circumspect the days of evil. That's basically just what we're trying to say right now, man. Esau about to bring it. This is how we need to be watching the most, man. Watching this devil, watching the truth, the prophets, man, like it's the dang final. You know, because hey, we about to go into that real text.
I'm gonna read verse 17 right here. He said, wherefore be not unwise. He's telling us, be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua is. Okay, and the will of Yahweh Yahushua is his word. Okay, the laws and statutes and commandments.
Ooh, that's the spirit. I got one about to go into what you just said. I like how you ended off this word. This Psalms 107-20. He sent his word and healed them and delivered them from their destructions. So this word healed us, man. Because what did it do? It brought back, I wasn't understanding everything. It brought back our culture. It brought back our identity, man. Now we know we Hebrew Israelites. Now we know who our enemies is. These heathen nations. Now we know they ain't got our best interests at heart. And now we know we're supposed to walk differently than them. And we know at this time what the devil about to do, because the word told us what he's about to do. So we're going to be circumspect. We're going to be watching out. And we're going to make sure that, you know, we don't get clipped up with this stuff. It was preaching like that. This is
brother, I got a question. Y'all read Corinthians?
Yeah, we got Corinthians in here.
You look up Corinthians 3 and 5.
Well, 1 Corinthians or 2nd?
Second.
Said 2 Corinthians 3 and 5.
Should be on 14.
Yeah. Well, you said 2 Corinthians 3 and 5?
Always, yeah. 3 and
Okay,
5.
not that we are sufficient of ourselves to think anything as of ourselves, but our sufficiency is of Yahweh. Yeah, you know what that means? That means this word right here. This word is our guide. It's already. This goes perfectly with what's that? Psalms 119 and 104 I brought out earlier. There's sufficiency right there of Yahweh that goes into this word right here. Then this word, the bottom of the book, it lets us know, our rules, our laws and commandments, lets us know our identity, lets us know who we are, who our enemies are, what we're supposed to be doing. He letting us know what's coming, pretty much what the devil about to do. Like we said earlier, this devil, you know, he about to throw away cash. He about to bring in a device. He's gonna put it in your hand, put it in your head, and that's keep track of you.
Well,
What was you about to say about it?
The reason why I brought it up, I read it the other day, and it talks about we can only rise above this situation. Yeshua is our higher self. It's us in the heavens. The only way we ever going to beat this system is we beat the flesh that they're trying to impose on us, thinking that we're physical, just physical beings. We're spiritual beings and a physical experience. So we got to. The reason why I was saying that is because, like, I heard you saying, like, something about, like, you're going to be in the covenant of death if you're not walking in the light. And to walk in the light is to walk in the spirit without the ego. And that's the purity. See, that's our culture is purity. That's how we ruled for thousands of years. When we fell from that purity and that respect for our highest version of ourselves, then we came to this point.
What is the purity? What is the purity?
The purity is the crystalline form, which is it's your pineal gland where the heavens is, and it's in your heart.
Okay, what links you to that?
The Creator.
Okay, then. So what the Creator did was he gave us laws to walk into. You know, so he gave us laws, which I read earlier. That's the way you're supposed to walk to. The Creator is dealing with us right now. How he dealing with us? He made a word. This word right here is our Lord and Savior. Spirit is captured in this word right here outside. He inspired men, some forefathers, to write this book so that future generations can read this book and now have wisdom and understanding to know what they need to do, who their enemies are. This is like a total recall, this book right here. They had us thinking like the African Americans, had us thinking black, had us foreign doctors, like Hotep Kemet, the Egyptian colony. I was doing that way back then when we was enslaved to the Egyptians. Islam. Yeah, I say even before Joseph, when we was in horrified slavery to the Egyptians. Matter of fact, you're right. That's how we got there. Well, through Joseph. That's how we got there. You're right, huh? So, like, pretty much this word right here is the total recall, is the cleansing. That's why this word is for the living water.
But the way I look at it, brother, Because I see that this is actually what they're doing is working to our advantage. It's for us to wake up. But you got to look at it now from the negative, but from the positive, because everything's working to our advantage to see the children of God.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's why he
this
said,
word is about balance, right? This word is about balance.
you know, no, he was supposed to precept.
Yeah,
Such a man are chosen and fire of that person.
Yeah.
That's right. You know, all this stuff right here is to refine us, to make us solid. You know, so what you just said was a precept. Chosen, you know, such men are chosen and fire. So what Esau about to do, that's why he's prepared to a dragon. This devil about to bring fire. How you gonna bring fire? Through his unrighteous decrees and his laws. He's about to make shit real hard. He's gonna make it where you can't afford your rent. He's gonna make food real high. He's gonna make gas prices real high. Everybody gonna go crazy. So that's that fire this devil about to breathe out. Because he in rulership. He ain't gotta do that. This devil got billions of dollars. He can make where everybody prosperity, everybody got everything. This devil, he's a nigger. He gonna withhold everything. And now he's mad. He's mad because you got this truth now. We ain't, nigga, I ain't black. I ain't no goddamn nigga. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Now the devil mad. So now I'm about to take everything, hold it, you know, and I'm about to make your situation hard. So the Most High telling us, really that's the Most High doing that. Because he controls the devil. He made the devil. He made Esau. So he's telling us, like, I'm about to make it hard, and now I'm about to see who's mine. I don't want to just hear you say, oh, yeah, how about y'all shot, put some French on, and you say you're Israelite. I don't want to hear that. I'm about to make shit hard. I'm about to make this devil come put a gun in your face. Now I want to see you gonna stick tight to me, or you gonna renounce me. I'm about to bring the devil to you. And the devil's who? Esau, Edom, aka the white man.
Are you going to try like gold in the fire, or are you going to burn up like stubble?
Y'all gotta recognize.
Back y'all up with the precept right here. This is Zechariah chapter 13 and 7. And it says, awake, O sword. And that's going into Esau. And how about y'all shout, waking up the wicked, okay? And it says, against my shepherd, against the man that is my fellow, says the Lord of hosts, fight the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn my hand upon the little one. Verse 8 and 9 is the point right here. It says, it shall come to pass that in all the land, says the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and died, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. Now, when the ox was saying that we're going to go through the trials and tribulations, he's comparing us to precious metal, precious gold. When you actually try gold out and see if it's actually real gold, you put it in the fire, and that's how you can tell if it's real gold. The same thing with the how about y'all shot. He want to try out his people, he gonna put them through in a furnace of adversity. He gonna put them through a lot of bullshit just to see who's his people, who gonna still call on his name. So that's what the ox is really going into.
Let's see what we're doing now is a brief. We're talking to the whole elect right now. We're talking to the nation right now. And we're telling them what's about to happen. That way they can be edified, built up, and build their faith up. So when it comes, you know, they won't be caught with their pants down like, oh, I didn't know you gonna do that. I didn't know they ain't gonna panic. Right now, we going to brief, we telling our whole nation what the devil about to do. So when the devil do it, and you already know it's coming, you know, you more calm. You know, it's kind of like boxing. You already done sparred, you already done trained, because when the devil come with it, you're gonna be able to deal with it versus somebody who don't know. Because a lot of our nation, they gonna get hit blindsided. When this shit hit, they be like, oh, I didn't know it was gonna happen. And what they gonna do? They gonna do right what they devil want to do. Because they don't know. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they came from. They don't know their purpose. They don't know nothing. They're in complete darkness. So the devil, he can just smack them like that. He can tell them, okay, just take this, take that, you'll be good. You know, they don't even know so-called white man, the devil. Our people been so brainwashed, you know. So when this devil creates a scenario, because he's creating a scenario through the jurisdiction of Yahweh Shabbat, which is God, you know, in the Son, creating a scenario where they get put in it, they're not gonna have no cover. Versus the wise counsel that we talking to now, they're gonna know what to do. I've been told they're gonna be sitting there looking at their chair, they're gonna be comfortable, like, I knew you was coming. You know, so what you gonna do? What? Okay, that's probably gonna call the name of the Lord. Like a chariot might come out of nowhere, blow up whole Alpha Bravo team. Might get spiritual power. That's coming. Y'all know you have familiar with X-Men?
That's what I just want to talk about.
That's right there. Yeah, that's coming. Spiritual power is coming. That ain't just no movie. That ain't nothing Esau just made out of nowhere. Like when you look at, like when we read our book, Samson. You heard the story of Samson had the super strength?
Yeah, in the Bible it says that we're gods and goddesses.
Exactly.
And,
no, not God. It say God. Psalm 82 and 6. You know, the women gonna be up under the men. But hey, the new gods of this earth are the Hebrew Israelites, man. 144,000. Those gonna be your gods. And then you got a hopeful leg man under them gonna be like King David. Man, we're gonna be ruling again. And that's coming. But you got to make it through this pressure point. You got to make it through this hard, you know, really the fire. The fire coming. So you got to make it through that in order to get to the end, to get to, you know, the kingdom of heaven. It's coming here. That's why the devil mad. That's why he's doing everything. He done lost. The truth is out. So now he like, oh shit. Now his best thing to do now is to make us stop what we doing. Hey man, you ain't got it like that. That ain't true, man. Here, man, come on back to plain touch Christianity. Matter of fact, put man, you the Egyptian gods. Tell the women they gods. You know, put out a little false stuff to make us stumble, lose our way. We got it now. Now we like, you know, which I'm gonna bring this precept up right here. It's gonna come out right on time. This Proverbs 1 and 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise answers. That goes into this house of David, the spiritual temple we building right now. Because it's built on a wise counsel. You know, it's been tried, true, and tested. And as you listen to these video epistles and listen, you're going to learn. You're going to increase and learn. Become more edified. Then you're going to say, like, man, this book is a living document. Everything written in here is coming to pass. So as you read it and get more into it, you know, like repetitions, you're going to get stronger. Then the devil, it's like he ain't going to have nothing against you. He ain't going to know how to play you. Then he just going to get scared and back on up. He's going to back on up. He's like, man, I can't get this one. Then he's going to go for what he can get. Kind of like a bully. Like, I can't whoop that big old dude over there, but I see this little dude over here. I'm going to go whoop him for his lunch money. You know, and this happened in my life, man. These devils backing up off of me. Like, shit, I done tried. But I done got sick messing with this dude. I'm going to leave this little dude alone. Like, you go get him. Like, I ain't going to get him. You go get him. And they just scared.
Everything you just said right there, Ecclesiastes, aka Sirach 2:1, it said, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So he basically preparing us, letting us know that we're going to go through some type of temptation, no matter where we at.
That's about to happen. Like I said, it's about to take away our houses, our cars, our jobs. We probably about to lose everything, man. We don't care though. We looking again, y'all about to y'all shot. Comes with that, his rulership, power comes with that. So
Be more like shit, Isaiah 59 and 19.
Ooh, my favorite. My favorite.
So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Ooh, you heard that? Lift the standard. They said they're going to spit the power right there, man. And it said the rising of the sun. What sun? Yahweh Shai, who the world enemy calls Jesus. He rising right now. How is he rising? Dudes is listening out the standard of preaching him. We mourning him, man. These devils put our Savior to death back in the day. So now we up here calling them out, telling them they devil, telling them what they did. You know, we tell them, hey, you about to come back and whoop your ass. The things you call aliens, hey, aliens. You know, that's our Father coming with them chariots. He coming to do business on you. We telling this devil that. And it's coming. You know, even the devil got to say, yeah, UFOs are real. Yeah, they real. You know, my bad. We hit it for a bit. We like, we know, motherfucker. They call chariots.
Even with them bitches talking about UFOs is real, they know what they know they still not by saying it because they trying to say UFOs is unidentified flying objects, but we know that chariots in the scripture, that's what they are. You know, them devils know they chariots. Yeah, they expect that.
They don't want us to know. That's why I'm over here hitting with this too. This is Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So this book brings wisdom, instruction, it is knowledge, and it is the understanding of the kingdom of heaven. So you would do good if you was a wise man, you'll hold fast to these sayings. The fool's gonna cast it off and go into whatever, you know, pick something else up, which ain't gonna profit you. The devil come a great wrath, he don't give a fuck about, you know, the God of Wars or whatever Hotep Kemetic shit you in, or Islam or Muhammad. They don't mean shit. He gonna just nigga gun you down. Like, nigga, I ain't worried about that. Now, what the devil really worried about is your how about Yahweh Shai, because he knows that's the truth. Like this Bible we got, they got this in the Vatican Library in the Hebrew. The devil, like I said earlier, these devils know. These devils know the truth. The thing is, they don't want us to know the truth because they stay in rulership with us being, you know, lost. As long as we lost and don't know who we are, he rules. Now, once we come back to the knowledge of who we are, it's over with for that devil. And that's what's happening right now. That's why he's scared. That's why they got to bring out, you know, the crown bitch situation. They got to bring out the monkey business. You know, they got that new thing coming out. They got to do these new mandates. I got to distract you with this. What's that? The football about to start up. LeBron James might lead the Lakers. You know, you got to come with the distractions. Anything you do, but don't focus on your how about your outside. Don't focus on the truth. You do anything you want to do, but don't get in that truth. getting that truth, hey man, we got problems because you getting rid of my rulership, man. You stepping on my toes now. You know, that's how this devil feel. And we don't give a damn. We like shit that we got to get this truth. We over chopping it up. We talk to the Akim on the live stream. This book is called Living Water. YouTube live stream. Come on, man. See that connection right there, man? The Most High, he's in everything. So we up here talking because the people are compared to waters as well. So right now, like a vessel, empty vessel, you feed them. Because he said, if you love me, feed my sheep. The whole lake compared to sheep. That's what we feed them. We feed them this word right here. And they eating up. Just like we eat up, man. So the thing now is to eat all you can eat. It's a buffet on this plate. Eat all you can eat. That way you fat, strong. Because you know the man of the Lord is a man of war. So you're going to be like a warrior. You be like, man, I know what you're coming with. You got your military. Are you coming with that? Okay. See what's up. I'm going to call the name of the Lord. Oh, you going to take me here? Yeah, he said you do that. He said you cast me in prison. Yeah, he said you would do that. You know, then he like, yeah, that's going to scare them devils. I'm like, why you ain't scared, man? I got a gun to your face. I'm trading your life for prison. You over here calm and cool? That devil gonna be shaking. Then he gonna be nervous, like, man, this dude's something else right here. You know, I locked the other Jake up. He crying and hollering, and you know, we gave him that device. You know, he begged for it. You know, but this dude over here, I'm trading him his life, and he's still holding strong, man. It's something different about him.
Just like that precept that Akadadu brought out, that when y'all gonna be patient, y'all go into a low state, right? When that jail system, you're patiently waiting for it. I'm about to be on the shot and come out because to let you out of it, just like you did the prophet Daniel. You ain't got thrown in the lion's den.
You ain't gonna seek your own vengeance in that time, but you're gonna end up dying.
Right.
You got the patience of the Lord because He already said this is gonna happen. So you're standing on Him instead of your own self.
I don't understand it. Like, yeah, and it's gonna come out right on time. This Psalm 99. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. Who's the oppressed? We are the oppressed. So-called African Americans, Native Americans, and your Hispanics. All of those people right there making 12 tribes in Israel. They all been oppressed by the so-called white man. All of them. Native Americans was here first, got the land took. We over there trying to keep the kingdom. We got took, brought over here to build it up. And the Hispanics, people don't know the Hispanics was only the west coast of America over here with the Native Americans. They're part of the northern tribe too. They got beat and they got pushed down into Mexico. That's why you look at Colorado, what's that? El Paso, Texas. Them is Mexican name. New Mexico.
Arizona.
California. That's Mexican name. That shows they was here and had it first. The white man tricked them and, you know, used his war, his little evil tactics and pushed them down there. You know, and that's because what? We went off. We was trying to be, what's that universalism? Native Americans, the one spirit and the tree and all that, we lost our way. They couldn't keep the laws and commandments of this book. And they went into another philosophy which didn't profit them none. And then when it was time for the devil to come, they didn't hold them down, man. Whatever gods they chose after that, they should have kept the God of Yahweh. Then he would have held them down. Instead, they chose the God of the wind, the God of the wolf, you know, whatever little shit they came up with. I think they smoked that pipe too much, and they just went crazy. And that's when that devil overtook them.
In the history that regarding the Hispanics, that Esau always come with that bullshit talking about remember the Alamo. That's what they was talking about because Esau basically went on their territory, you know, basically treachery. And the Hispanics tried to get them to pay taxes to them because it was their land. And they went to war for it. And now they talking about remember the Alamo, remember those Edomites that treacherously went on their land. That's the history behind the Hispanic losing their land.
I'm going to hit you with this too, because it's going to back up 9. This is Psalm 9 and 10. And they that know thy name, name the word, will put their trust in thee. For thou, Lord, has not forsaken them that seek thee. So now we coming back into the knowledge that our forefathers had a long time ago. When we were ruling, King David, King Solomon, that's coming back. Now we cleaning our act up. Now we like, man, that shit, the other shit didn't profit me none, man. Getting the bag, that shit don't work, man. That civil rights shit, that shit don't work. Black Panther shit, that shit don't work. We coming back now into the knowledge. Get the name back. That's a mission of kingdom of heaven. That name, like the white man thought he got rid of that name. That's what they said, cut off Israel, so that no more be name or remembrance. Now it's coming back. That's the power right there.
Psalm 83.
This ain't really written in the Bible, but I know this is what the mission is about. The ultimate power that we can command for ourselves, light and love. It rules over all things. That's the creator. He's light and he loves everything.
He don't love everything. The Lord don't love everything.
Hold on. But he created everything through the love. Everything was created with love. It wasn't created with hate. It was created with love.
The Lord is perfect balance.
It's a perfect balance. So there's love and hate.
But the thing is, the balance is all in the heart, though.
The balance is love and hate.
Yeah,
the Lord loves, the Lord hates.
That's we gotta get that out of our minds, bro.
That's
We
what the
gotta
scriptures say. The scriptures say that.
I know, but we not.
No, that means you don't believe in the scriptures.
I believe that we're not meant to hate. I believe that we're
higher. That means you don't
we're
believe
heavenly beings. We're not meant to hate.
Then why the scriptures say, hey, King David said, I hate thee with a perfect hatred.
Hate the evil. He did say that. Love is good, but hate the evil.
I'm not saying that. I'm not.
If you all in love, you gonna get confident in that love spirit because it's a time for war. In war, you can't be in love.
But here's the thing: spirit moves with the higher.
What did King David say? Didn't King David say,
the higher
Lord, do I hate thee to hate you with perfect hatred?
Here's the thing: all the lower emotions is what kept us on this level. That's why we don't have our powers and shit. When we have a higher emotional scale, then we can access the true lock holes within ourselves of God.
Hatred and the lower emotion.
It is. It's one of the.
You want some that's what they, that's the universal vibration.
I'm telling you. But listen though. Yeshua was getting beat to death and was hung on the cross. What did he say? What did he say? What did he say to them?
He said, "Don't mourn for me, mourn for your children."
No, he said, "I love them still."
And who he loved? He wasn't talking
about everybody.
Yeah, he was talking about Israelites.
Nah,
he wasn't talking about
Esau. He was talking about the people. Regardless. The man we worshiping.
Look, this Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So he create evil too. Who you think made the devil? And sometimes you got to activate your hate. I hate the devil, man. Hell yeah, I hate the devil. You better hate the devil. Devil come look to take your life.
That's King
David. The devil took everything from you. You can't show love to the devil. King David. That's why we fail right here. Because what you in? That's that civil rights spirit coming with that love, love, love. That's plain Christianity. That's that Jesus spirit, man. That makes you fall.
But I'm telling you,
King David said,
Lord, the reason why he rose
and ascended after he was killed
was crucified because he was in that spirit. And that's why we ruled thousands of years ago, before King David.
King David killed Goliath.
That's why we ruled.
So did he have love in his heart when he killed Goliath?
Hey, did he have love in his heart? Did he have love in his heart when he had the Edomites in subjection?
We're going into heaven. To go into the heavens, you got to be on a higher frequency. When you hate some shit,
King David.
So how did we get the king?
King David loved the Edomites when he had them in subjection.
Now look, that was a different situation.
How's that a different situation?
We're not in those times right now.
We in these times. We have not left the Bible times. What are you talking about?
Bro, I'm telling you that for us to move forward. No, I'm telling you this. I'm not. Trust me.
Bro, trust me. Wait till the devil comes with that fire.
We have to be holy. We have to be true to the true morals of our heavenly Father.
What this mean?
That's what I'm trying.
What this mean?
Malachi 1 chapter. I'm gonna start at verse 2. He said, "I have loved you," says the Lord. Yet ye say, "Wherein thou love us?" Was not Esau Jacob's brother, says the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob and I hated Esau.
Now who said that?
Esau.
That was the Lord who said that.
And he said, "And I laid his mountain wasted and his heritage wasted for the dragons of the wilderness." Okay, and that's basically the perfect balance. He loved Jacob, but he hated Esau. So when it comes to this world, everybody's not going to be saved because he's coming back to save the nation of Israel.
Didn't he say the nations is like a drop of a bucket?
Yeah, it'd be like a spittle.
And this song, this King David, this Psalms 139-21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee. I am not grieved with those that rise up against thee. I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Because the so-called white man does not love God. He tells you he's God. He kills God's people. So how the hell you love some people like
I'm
that?
Not, bro. Look, don't get me twisted though. Hold on,
you just said you gotta love everybody.
No, this is what I'm saying though.
How can you love somebody that hate God?
I'm not saying this. I'm saying the way that you love somebody, when you deal with something like that, is that you love yourself. You know who you are.
We know who we are.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Do you love you?
Because what they got to do with me loving and hating the devil?
That's the element of God. Everything in creation was made with love, not with hatred. As I said.
I just read he created evil.
Didn't we just give you?
But did it say that when he created evil, did he hate it? No, he created for a balance.
He hate a whole race of people. The so-called white man. The Most High said he hate.
Didn't you just read?
I know that he moved accordingly with the actions that are made by those. But he looks upon those with a holy and righteous spirit. That's how we take rulership. Is we have a holy and righteous spirit.
Man,
You can
still, I hate Esau.
Bro, you can still
having
slay,
that perfect balance is having a holy and righteous spirit.
You can slay a demon with all the love and the power and the light of God. That's what we do.
To destroy something. You need a type of evil.
It's not, bro. It's not hatred.
Bro, you need perfect
it's standing firm on morality
righteous.
And knowing who you are from the heavens down to this earth. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you bugged out.
But you talking about love everybody. You come in there love spirit.
Nah, but I'm saying what I just said, from the heavens, have a higher morality. Know that you meant to love. You meant to be loved. That's God's spirit. But it's meant to have strength. Have your
you got to be in tune with God. You got to love what he loves and hate what he hates.
When you have hatred, bro, when your spirit has hatred for others, then you start to go on a lower vibe. Then the devil can fuck with you. I'm telling you. That's the devil. They hate, bro. They hated us before we ever hated them.
That's how people got ruled now.
Oh, they hated us. They hated us before we ever hated them, because we was ruling for thousands of years and we turned them to our slaves. That's why we became slaves.
But that don't mean
that was our karma.
That don't mean love them. No, then we got this because we left for what?
The law and
commandments. I'm saying we still got to learn our lessons, bro. There's lessons from thousands of years ago that we having to learn right now.
We read the lessons now. We reading them. It's in our hand. We are telling you. That's it. You go with that spirit of so-called white man, see where it gets you.
Man, I ain't got no spirit of such. I have the spirit. What I'm speaking to you is from the heavens. I've already reached the kingdom. I found it within myself because that's where it's found. I know, and I'm just speaking my truth. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
It's not your truth. As I said, this white so-called white man come. You stay in that same, keep that same energy. See where it gets you.
Scripture said there's only one truth.
Exactly. You ain't in tune, homie. You loving the devil. You telling us, then you trying to make us fall. Tell us love the devil. Hell no.
Did I say that?
You said love.
I said
take
love
the hate
yourself.
Out. No.
That's what I told you.
You said don't have no hate. I got hate with you.
Have love, not just for anybody, but be the frequency of God.
Yeah, I worship God. And guess what? God hates the devil. So if God hates the devil, I hate the devil. So I'm in tune with my power.
God doesn't hate it. He works with the devil to raise us up because we got stuck in this low ass vibration.
Being Satan, we're talking about the physical counterpart on this earth, which is Esau, Edom, the white man.
And most I hate him. That's why he losing rulership now. That's why he's going through what he's going through now. He's going to rule for a little season. His season is up. That's what he's telling us.
I don't disagree with that.
I'm not going to say I'm the Lord. Fuck that devil, man. I'm ready to whip his goddamn back. I'm ready to put him in hard bondage slavery, man. And see, you can't
but it also says in the Bible, it says whoever is enslaved will be enslaved.
You're not fit for the kingdom. But I'm whipping that devil's back. You're going to tell me how low, man. Don't do him like that.
I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say, treat him like you would treat yourself.
No, I can't treat him like I treat myself.
The Lord said we would give him double.
That's what the Lord told you.
The Lord said,
that's what's in the Bible. That's the golden rule. That's the golden rule.
Nope. He said, treat thy neighbor. Who's my neighbor?
See, what's about to come on this earth is going to be heavenly, prosperous, harmonious.
He said, who's thy neighbor, though? He said, love thy neighbor like you love yourself. Esau's not my neighbor. Esau's not my brethren. So therefore, I'm not going to love him.
I'm telling you this, bro.
Yo,
come into higher wisdom, brother.
I'm already in higher wisdom.
The kingdom is within you.
You got too much. You got too much
within your head.
Mixed with the universe, mixed with the scriptures, and that's what
you already know.
That's what you're doing. You spewing up madness.
The truth. I'm not spewing up madness. I'm spewing up the truth. Everything I said to this exact point. Tell me one thing I'm lying about.
You believe, and then we heard, and you don't believe.
And then you said
you don't believe.
We read the scriptures, and you said I don't believe that.
As I said, that everything what I just spoke about love. You know that when Christ was getting crucified, he still loved them. Okay.
Who did he love, though?
But you know exactly what I'm speaking about. And I don't have to go back and forth about this. All I'm going to tell you is this. He loved.
You loved who?
It was love.
Who did he love?
He didn't look at him, I hate you, or I love you. No, it was love. He walked in the frequency of God on this earth.
Yeah, but he only loved certain people.
He didn't know, but you got to understand, bro. I know right now where you at, all I'm trying to say is, for us to actually rise in our spiritual power, we
I'm
must
trying to, okay, I'm
listen,
saying
listen
hold on.
to what I'm about to say.
Quick, though.
For us to rise in our spiritual power, we must rise in our spiritual essence, our holiness, which comes from love and light, not
We know
from
this the
hatred.
scriptures. This the light.
Those are the
So
those are the
hold
two
on. I'ma ask
ultimate.
you this.
That's
You
what I
believe in the
begun with.
scriptures?
Is that love and light will rule this
Okay,
whole
I'm
earth.
asking you, do you believe in the scriptures?
Period.
You
Love
believe
and
in the
light
scriptures?
and
You believe in
harmony
this
will
book?
rule this whole earth.
Okay, I'm
And that's
asking
the
you a
laws
question.
of God.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you believe in the scriptures? You believe in this book?
I believe of what everything I just said, including the scriptures, follow the rules of what God will bring to the planet. Period.
So do you believe in the scriptures? Yes or no?
I just gave my answer.
You didn't give a yes or no. That wasn't even yay or nay.
Look, I'm gonna answer like I have free will. That's what God gives us. I know that the scriptures give everything that we need.
So
But
really,
also I know
you
that
really don't.
no, I also know this, that
But you don't believe in the scriptures.
everything that was
You don't believe
written in the scriptures, there's also things that you have to realize that when we were walking those ancient times, a lot of these scriptures, a lot of these scrolls that we was writing on, we had way more detail. We have way more intellect on how we actually were accessing these powers within ourselves.
So
on how Yeshua and how Moses was able to split the sea. We was able to do all these things because we had that knowledge. That's life. Knowledge is life. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. With knowledge and love.
Yeah, but you don't have that
of knowledge
though.
and of your higher self and of God,
Do you believe everybody can receive
you will be able
salvation?
to have a foundation on this earth from a heavenly plane. That's all I told
you. Want us to love everybody? Do you
Because
believe?
the heavens is up here and the earth is down here. Because you have to rule
we know
yourself.
that.
You have to
Well, I
love
wanted to
yourself
answer
all the way
question,
down.
though. We can ask you a
What'd you
question.
say, brother?
I said, do you believe that everybody can receive salvation? So you said love everybody.
I believe that God has a plan for all his creation.
You ain't answered the question.
That's what I believe.
You didn't answer the question.
I answered how I had to say. I believe that God has a
That's some
salvation.
Salvation. Tap dance around the
No,
question.
but listen. Salvation comes to those who seek it.
So you saying if the Edomite seeks salvation, he can receive it, right?
Yeah.
No.
You said the devil get salvation.
It's Matthew chapter 5 and 37. It said, but let your communication be yeah, nay, whatsoever is more than that coming to people. You're not even answering. You basically
I just answered. I said salvation comes to those who seek.
John 4:22.
It might be
You
today,
know
it
not
might
what
not be tomorrow, but it'll come
you know
to
not
tomorrow.
what. You know what we
You gotta prove
worship.
yourself.
Salvation is for the Jew, and that's only one people.
That's what this one I'm gonna say.
Salvation is only for one people.
All creation, including everything. When it does not have to serve an evil purpose anymore, then it transitions. That's how the universe works.
Matthew 1, right here, it says,
You about to have to start walking down the street and saying,
right here,
I got
Matthew
y'all.
tracks now, man. You ain't got it, dude. I'm gonna read one more right here, but it says, but Joseph, her husband, being a just man, is not willing to make her a public example. That's another situation, another lesson. He said, but was minded to put her away finally. But while he thought of these things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not and take unto thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Ghost. And she shall bring forth a son. Thou shalt call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sons.
That's his love. That's what Yahweh loves. You're dealing with one particular group of people. That's the Israelites. We're gonna get rooted. We're gonna get the kingdom of heaven. Not these heathens. And show not Esau. Esau's talking about one man going extinct. You know that, huh?
You just disagreed with me when you said if they seek the Lord, they can find salvation.
I said for those who seek salvation truthfully from their heart, and they show that they're actually worthy.
So in other words,
but that's a whole nother timeline from now. What's happening right now is that we gonna get power. I'm not saying that we're not, but I'm telling you, perfection is found in the heart.
Somebody comes in your heart and you respect the Lord. They probably an Israelite.
You double-minded. You gotta keep your eyes single on the word, like all of that other stuff. You gotta stick to the word.
I'm gonna hit you with this, man. It's gonna get back to the Psalms 139:15. My substance was not hid from thee when I was made in secret, and curiosity wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Thy eyes did not see my substance yet being unperfect, and in thy book all members were written, which continuous were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. So we got everything we need, man. Everything we need is right here in this book, man. And so I'm saying, right here where we at now, we getting the knowledge, man. Starting off small, but we know. See, you still caught up in all them philosophy, man. Plain Christianity, you think everybody can make it. So you still don't know who the devil really is.
I know we can't save everybody. But I do know that I do know that this though. I know this.
You said the spirit, salvation.
I said the spirit itself still came from the beginning of creation.
We know that.
Okay, no, but that's what I'm saying. God is patient. God is very patient. Yeah, I'm not saying it's going to happen in this timeline, but millions of years from now, when everything changes, it's all, when we all going to come together, it's all going to be a harmonious spirit. Because that's God's will.
But Israelites,
Israelites going to be harmonious.
Yeah. Now, he's going to be enslaved. They're going to be
under subjection.
And then Esau, so-called white man, he's going to go extinct after 1,000 years. He's going to be done waiting. Because really, what you don't know is so-called white man really is cancer on this planet, man. He's the disease. So the Most High, at this point, because like thinking like you, we was in that spirit you in, that's why we got dominated by the disease. You see, now we coming out, we identified the disease. Esau is the disease. So now we calling on Yahweh Shah, who's known as the good physician. He's coming back to eradicate food. What he saving us from? What we gonna be saved from? Hey, you talk shit, ain't nobody in trouble. Everybody on the same page. So what the hell is he saving us from? Who created the wicked vibration? He created evil, man. And that evil he put in
for
Esau.
Us to recognize who we are because we failed.
Exactly.
No, but I'm saying that for us to come back into our true righteousness, our true self, the reason why he created evil is for us to be righteous and truly in our true spirit.
It's a righteous thing to hate the devil. It's a righteous thing to hate the devil, man. Ain't nothing wrong with
that it's righteous.
You're supposed to hate the evil.
I'm saying that it's righteous to want to go to the kingdom of heaven. There is no hatred in the kingdom of heaven.
We're gonna hate the devil in the kingdom. What do you mean?
The Lord is a perfect balance.
He said, give them double when you get in the kingdom. Everything this white man did to us, we're gonna do to them double.
He said, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers.
God knows that everything is serving his purpose. This is created to do so.
We already know
that.
He
doesn't hate it for serving his purpose. Why would he do that?
He just said, I hate the devil.
He made the white people for a reason.
For evil.
Yeah, for us to recognize who we truly are.
And then we gotta hate the evil. We gotta wait till you ain't woke up to realize what the evil is.
Bro,
you don't know how to identify.
I'm saying the truth, brother. I ain't disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, we both saying the truth.
Now, you disagreeing. You just don't know you disagreeing.
No, I'm not, brother. All I said was this, is that he created for a reason for us to recognize who we truly are in the heavenly plane.
And for us to recognize who we are, to know we the righteous, we gotta know who the wicked is. And then when you see the wicked, you gotta hate the wicked.
So, hey, bro, it's all right, bro. We got two different minds. I ain't trying to come against y'all. I'm just saying, this is my message I have to say today.
Yeah, this your man. You come to message how about your side? Yeah, I was that. Yeah, he told us to hate the evil.
He told us not to lean on our own understanding.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be cool with the devil. I'm not gonna say he cool. Nah, man, that's why we doing this right here. Yeah, we up here, we calling y'all about we gotta get rid of this devil. That's not what's gonna get back, man. We stay in the spirit you in, we gonna always be dominated. Because we always gonna love this damn devil. He's teaching us to hate the devil. That's part of the gospel. You gotta hate the evil in order to be righteous. You can't call yourself righteous and you cool with evil. Because I want to bring up the precept, what? Does righteousness have any can contend with the darkness? Light and darkness don't go together. Right now we in the light. So what we doing, we being solid. You're not solid.
No, light and darkness come together in the heart. Truth.
Bro,
man.
It's true.
For an example, if you in a house and you cut on the light switch and it's all dark, where did the darkness go? It's gone. It's not one side light and one side dark.
I'm not talking about outside of you. I'm talking about inside you. The kingdom is within you. Okay, the kingdom of God is in your pineal gland. This has been known for thousands of years.
Real quick, man. It's second Maccabees chapter 1 and 28. It says, punish them that oppress us with pride doing us wrong. So don't the white man have great pride in oppressing us by setting up the laws and legislation? I guess Isaiah 21 on righteous decree. They have pride. They got great pride that they boast about this shit. Look up this shit. What happened in the hit race war in Katrina. Them white people on that damn documentary, they were boasting about this shit. So you talking about loving them? No.
Where you standing at?
I'm talking about choosing a higher emotional field because God works through on a higher plane of existence, a plane of awareness. When you tap into that, then we're going to walk in our power.
5 and 15. Hate the evil.
We must walk
and
together.
love the good.
We've been hating them for 400 years.
It
But what
may
is
be
that
that
done
the
for
Lord
us?
God of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. So we follow that commandment, man. We ain't about to listen to that madness you
No,
spitting
but I'm
out right
saying
now.
He didn't say the remnant of Esau.
we must come back into our
He didn't
holy
say the remnant
state.
of the world. He said the
We
remnant
must
of
come back
Joseph.
Face
into
the
our holy
evil.
state. We must
Point
come
blank
back into
period,
our holy
man.
state. We're not going to kill them by
13
doing on a level of awareness. We God. To be a God, you have to come into the
You got
awareness
no
of God.
judgment.
We were once God. He said you were once
Now
God,
you still
but we're God like
you still
men.
presently a God until you choose to be the God that you
No,
are, which
we're
is on
gonna
a
be
higher
gods when the
level of
Lord
being.
comes back.
The Lord is
Take us to
within
the
you.
kingdom, right?
The Lord is
Revelation
within you.
13 and 10. He
You
said,
gotta
he that
choose.
leadeth into captivity
Shall go into captivity.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patient in the face of the saints.
Who are the
Slain,
saints?
man. It's
Who
slain.
led us into captivity?
He said, who killed with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Providing their
Man, we
sword
about to
is
do nothing dirty, man. We get the kingdom, man.
Who was blessed
Say,
with the
you ain't
sword?
fit for the kingdom.
Who was blessed with the sword in Genesis? Esau, Edom.
the so-called white man.
Who killed us with the sword?
We're not going after them with swords, bro. We're not coming after them with swords. We're coming after them with power.
What's the modern day sword? The modern
Power
day
from
sword
the
is
sun.
these guns.
From
Matter of fact,
Yeshua,
when you
which
go
is
to the
speaking of,
meaning of
we
sword,
coming
it
up
means
with spiritual power. We will never
Okay,
defeat
this
them with
Psalm
their own
82
weapons.
and 6
War
what
with
it says. I
swords.
know.
That
I
shit
have
ain't
said,
gonna work.
yea are God, and all of your children of Most High. But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, but thou shalt hurt all nations. He said, judge the earth. I cannot be a righteous judge if I don't know righteous from evil. I can't do that. And see, right now, you don't know that.
I do know
You,
righteous.
you said all love. You coming in all love.
But I do know that this is true. When the wicked
the
wicked will face their trials. I never said they won't, but I said we're not going to do it from a stance of a lower position, because that's standing beside them. That's a man's scale. We are gods and men at the same time. Okay, simple. You must come into your God form. Then we have rulership. That's in the heaven.
Okay, what we gonna do then? We got rulership.
When we gonna do when we got rulership? We gonna rule from a heavenly position. We're gonna take orders. When the Most High sees us fit to be put in those positions, He's gonna give us assignments. The reason why we fail is because when we had those assignments, we didn't give a damn about it. We did what we wanted to do. That's what we felt. That's why we got cast out. No, but I'm telling you the truth. How we actually get back. We must come back into the spirit. We must come back into the spirit and not be wicked and not be stuck on the physical. He wants us to come back into the spiritual form so we can actually serve a higher purpose.
How can you rule with no subjects?
My brother, you rule with your power. When you,
okay, like who you gonna have power over?
You have power within yourself to do what's right.
You tap dancing, man. You doing that white man shit. You were dancing around with questions and
let me
some
finish.
bullshit.
Let me finish.
Bro,
when you know, listen. When you have power within yourself, you know that when God gives you something to do, you do it. That's how it happens. It's not always just one people. It's for all things. That's why He created it. He created all things for all people. For us to recognize who His creator is. And that's still recognized within us. That's our job, is to bring them to God. You must understand that.
You don't think we know who our creator is when we out here on the highways and byways preaching and prophesying?
But first we must come to God. So that's what
you think we doing?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
it's not, I'm speaking the truth.
Yeah, man,
Everything I'm saying
right now,
you're
doing the work to say, dude.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Everything you're saying is not what I am. Everything you're saying is not what I am. Everything I'm telling you is to come to God. That's all I said. I said use love and light. I said use love and light to come to God. Satan don't use love and light, nigga. He does not. Seriously. He uses wickedness and uses deception. I'm not using deception.
You ain't using deception. You're not a direct shooter. Your answer's not straight. It's always
your questions are double loaded. I'm hitting you with my own
double loaded. Our questions coming straight from the word.
And you dancing around everything. You're not being direct, dude. You working just like Satan. You working like Esau. That's how Esau operates.
I hear
and now you creating
but
a
everything I'm saying is simply this.
Over something that should be
use
simple.
love and light. Realize we must come into the spirit of
God,
God,
bro,
and then we'll have rulership. It's that simple. I will,
we
brother.
giving you simple. You ain't getting something that's simple.
That's all I started.
Really, you got love for the devil, man.
No, I got love for all creation.
I mean, you got love for the devil.
I got love because that's what everything was created for.
Didn't we just read the Lord created everything? He created good and evil. You said
why is he gonna hate something he created? That makes no sense.
He told you to hate
it. Makes no. No, bro, he never did.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Lord,
Preach
Yeah,
the thing.
go ahead.
Preach the thing.
I don't even know them.
He don't hate all creation, man.
See that, y'all smiling? That's why the 2/3 gonna be destroyed, man. Because they don't understand simple judgment. They don't have the understanding. So Esau gonna run right through them like a hot knife through butter. Because they still in that that spirit, that civil rights spirit. They still got love for this devil. And they hit you with what he talked about, spiritualism, all that universe is one shit, you know, and that's the perfect recipe for the devil to get you. Because then you're not gonna know what's going on. You're not gonna be solid.
You ain't gonna know your enemy.
Exactly. You're gonna question the wise counsel you set up. So the devil's going with his trickery, you're gonna fall for it because you already own it. You can't understand simple instructions, simple commandments. And that's how we fail, man. Our people's in the foreign philosophies, all this, because what you've done, that's universalism.
Man, everything I said was true, bro.
One.
Everything, hey.
You know?
Hey, Yeshua, he was universal.
His name ain't Yahshua.
Everything,
See,
bro.
I'm gonna go get this. Which one? 4 and 20?
You say Baruch chapter 4?
I think I know which one you're talking about too. Yeah, that's a good one too. Well, I want to think. What you think about that one in the land they captivity? They should remember themselves. Because that's what we doing. We remember now. We trying to tell him. We Hebrew Israelites. We trying to tell Esau any damn devil. Jake don't want to believe that. Jake want to believe everybody can be saved. That's that Jesus spirit. I don't know. It might not be. He look like a Jake. I don't know.
Man,
he doing stuff to Esau.
Man, everything I said, bro.
He dancing around.
I told you. All I tell you is your true heavenly power.
What we doing.
All I'm saying is your true heavenly power is from the power of God. I said that when God created us, he created us with light, with awareness. That's light. Awareness is light. A lot of people in darkness because they're not aware of themselves. When you have self-awareness, yeah, because he's observed. But he's observed what we aware of. Darkness, bro, everything that they built was off of our awareness and our principles thousands of years ago. Seriously. Man, hey, I don't got to look at too many books. I know that all the knowledge is within myself.
Coming from many books, man. You got a little bit of Christianity here, and you got Old Testament. Yeah, what's the verse?
I know that God created everybody. I know that God created everything for a purpose. I'm not. I'm not tap dancing. I'm answering you. Like, here's the thing: a man can answer any question he has in the way he chooses. I'm not gonna say yes or no because when you do that, that's how we stay divided, bro. I'm actually telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I said that God created everybody for a purpose. He's not gonna hate somebody for their purpose. That's all I'm gonna say. So all I'm gonna say. I'll say this. I'll say if your God, if you see it as that, then that's how you see it. I have no judgment upon you. Me personally, I do not believe that God hates people for their purpose.
Then you don't believe in the scripture.
That's it. That's your disconnection right there. You have an acceptance fact that Christianity is bottom. That's it. That's your only problem.
And what my grandma taught me. I'm an ancient. We all ancient guys who ruled this world for thousands of years. Only reason why we fail is because we failed in how we carried ourselves and our emotions and what we chose to look at people as. Yes, we fell in vibration. We fell in vibration. We fell in, bro, I'm telling you, we fell in vibration. That's why we vibrated so low. When Yeshua comes back, we're going to be in a higher vibrationary field. That's when all that shit happens. I'm telling you. But y'all can believe me or not. That's up to you. That's up to you. We ain't gonna be coming at them with guns, bro. We gonna be coming with lightning, with fire, lightning, all of that.
Okay. This word vibration, right?
Yeah.
You get the vibe, but you blocking the vibe. That's what's happening. The vibe is right here. They give you the vibe. This is a vibration that you get, but it's a vibration that you blocking. Because they're showing something that you don't have a book.
But I'm saying that book never talks about everything I'm talking about. It does not talk about vibration. All I'm saying is simply this.
Old Testament, that's
No, I'm not even saying that. I don't believe in none of that, bro. I believe in the truth. And I never even studied that shit. Trust me. When, within yourself. Within you. Within everybody has their own truth. Everything can be accessed because we are everything. We are everything.
You know how we all ended up going into slavery together? It's not no one thing. You know, it was good niggas that went too, right? It was good niggas that was following the law that still had to go into captivity too. Because of two-thirds. It's because of brothers like me. Because the vibration that you try that they give you is the one that you're rejecting.
The vibration. We've been using this Bible, my brother. Before we had before that we had, man, we had everything, man.
It's Ruth 3 and 10. How it happened is Israel, thou art in thy enemy's land, thou waxing old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead. See that whole committee you got into, it made your spirit dead. You think it's open, but really it's not.
My spirit is open, brother.
As you gonna see, wait when this devil come out great rap.
Hey, man, hey, don't. Hey, here's another thing. Here's another thing. Here's another thing you gotta check. Do not put no curse on your brother. I'm trying to bless you with knowledge. Don't ever do that shit. Nah, I'm telling you. But let me show you the truth. Let me show you the truth. Let me show you the truth. I still love you. I want all blessings to come upon you and with your messages to others. That's what I want for you. That's how we need to be living. Serious.
If you're to understand wisdom, like wisdom, man. We say commandments of life.
Okay.
You came from the book of the dead. Hope the commandment was dead.
I never even read that book.
When you first met you was on the Egyptian topic stuff.
I'm aware of different spectrum of knowledge. What I believe in is the law of one. But you don't even know about that. You don't even know about that. I guarantee you don't. It states that everything is working for its purpose. Everything from the beginning of creation. Man, this earth is a small little speck in what God has planned for all of us. That's not in the Bible though.
Yes,
not
it
in the Bible.
is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Okay. If it is, it is. If it is, it is. But I'm gonna say something like this. There's a lot more that we can learn about ourselves that has been either taken from the Bible or it's not remaining there. That's the truth. Okay? But there's still things. I still agree there's knowledge there that we can use. But I do know there's knowledge that we can still have when we actually recognize that we have libraries that were burned down.
The library's right here. I got it in my hand. We tried to give it to you. You rejected it.
Bro, I'm not rejecting anything, bro.
Yeah, you is.
I was raised in Christianity.
We know. You still got it.
I learned the truth. I learned the truth about our true purpose and where we actually came from within myself. And I'm here to deliver my own message. But I came here with a simple
thing. You don't know what Esau about to do.
We gonna rule this earth with love and life.
We know that, but what Esau about to do though?
I ain't worried about him. I'm worried about us. We gotta get us. You talking about them about getting us right? That's all I said was a simple message. We gonna rule over with love and life.
Don't be ignorant about any small matter.
I got a question right here. This is Ecclesiastes, aka Shabbat, chapter 12 and 10. It says, "Never trust thy enemy, for like his iron weapon, though it be weak. Though he humble himself," that's what the Esau, the white man would do, right? He's gonna humble himself. Hey, brother, I'm trying to help you out here. I'm gonna help you out right here. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And he said, "Thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his butt hath not been together all right away." And it says, "Set not by thee, lest he had overthrown thee. He stand up in thy place, neither let him sit in thy right hand." He basically says, you don't trust that goddamn devil. None. Whatsoever. Okay? And it says, "Lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my word and be quick therewith." Okay? So basically, man, just take heed to the word. If you're not, man, you're gonna be destroyed. The white man is gonna kill you, man.
You don't know. You don't know.
Here you going again, bro. No negativity. I want you to ascend, bro. We meant to be ascending. We meant to be going to the heavens.
3 and 20. Young men have seen light and dwell upon the earth. But the way of knowledge, they not knowing, nor understand the path thereof, nor lay hold of it. Their children were far off from that way. Far off from that way. You way out there, man. way out to yonder, man. Esau right now is come down with great wrath, and you don't even know what the devil, the snares and traps in your leg. You're gonna fall for him. You ain't even paying attention to a wild cat.
Hey, but I hope that you don't fall for anything too. I hope you stand strong on your own morality and walk in your path, as I will with mine. Okay. And speak life upon you, because that's what it's about. Not speaking no death. That's why we keep on dying. Speak life and speak blessing, speak love and speak life. That's God. Period.
Okay, all right, you got it, man.
You know, open rebuke is better than secret love, right?
I don't know what you said.
I know you know. I know you know. I know you know. Open correction is better than secret love. There's a reason. That's better than somebody shaking your hand.
Yeah, this is Rules 3 and 1. Oh Lord Almighty, Yahweh of Israel, the soul of anger, the troubled spirit, private unto thee. You know? And that's only people that want to get this blessing out to understand it. You know, you got a lot of people that don't want to hear this. They can stiff neck. You can see an example of that, man. It's out of children. What I'm gonna let's bring that. You bring that Jeremiah 4:22. Bring that. That'll come at the right time, man. It says, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are outside as children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. None." And that's perfect what we got you dealing with, man. Perfect, man. They took the whole lesson, a whole different direction, but this is a good learning lesson, though. Hey, one box in that. One box there, there it go. There it go.
Proverbs 29:1. He that often been reproved, art in his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
Suddenly be destroyed without remedy, man.
You got a lot of people in the comic book well too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, Shalom, y'all, my boy, y'all, track 12. Now the mini book. Oh, yeah. You already got that up.
No, I ain't ready. We quoted.
Quoted. That's what his problem is, man. He been about he got so many books, man. This is the ass thing. Man, you go ahead and bring it up. This is Ecclesiastes 12:12. And further by these, my son, be admonished. But making many books, there is no end, and much study is the weariness of the flesh, man. So you can't be going to the Hope Committee. We said that earlier. That's a spirit, really. I said you can't. We brought it out earlier. You can't be getting the Islam, Hope Committee, Universalism. We said that earlier, and when you get into that, what does it do? You see the result of that, y'all strong. It bugs you out, and you're not gonna know nothing. You're not gonna be solid. You're not gonna be understanding the truth. So when the devil comes, you're gonna fall for whatever you got. You're not listening to the prophet. You're not obtaining to a wise counsel. You're not solid. Therefore, you're gonna fall for it, man. Thinking you already know, leaning to your own understanding. Most I forbid us not to do that, and I see why. You see the clear example of that why.
Ephesians chapter 4:14. He said that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with the every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive. And that's that rape deceiving right there. They looking for, just like we quoted it earlier. 1 Peter 5:8, it says we know what you're visiting, right? That's the devil, the adversary, that's one lion walking back to who he makes bound. So the devil is gonna come, he's gonna try to deceive with every wind of doctrine. So we talk to his folks. And that leads to being a double-minded man. And that's example, a double-minded man is what? Stable with grace. Yeah, exactly.
He damn around everything. That's like also brother like they didn't even attack it. I'm like, I don't know. It might not be. Because he did stuff that Esau do. I'm like, I'm asking you the correct question. You got to dance around, keep everything open, you know, and really distract. Man, he did the work for Satan. He don't know it, but he did. You know, he distracted, and he really don't want to attain to wise, you know, the correct doubt. He got itching ears, you know. You don't want to get to a wild. And I'm looking like, how could Jake be like that at this time? We tell you what the devil doing. He all like, nah, the universe is one. Love everybody. That's why he get you now.
And fighting this bad, with the chip act, you know what I mean? All of them things that he tries to make, he tries to force on everybody to grab it. And Michael, I mean, I ain't want to say the vice. Yeah, that's the vice, right? Yeah. And the vice, they're going to put everybody in their right hand in their forehead, and here it is, you still want to refute. Like that, he's going to, man,
he ain't paying attention. He can't get nobody nothing. All he gonna say, believe in yourself, God's love. That's all he can tell Jake, man. Jake can't get by with that, man. This devil making major moves right now. He changing laws up, legislation, getting his military sharpened up. World War III coming. We need to know what's going on. Yeah, this devil coming with it, man. This dude love everybody, man. That's that fantastic Christianity. That right there gonna get you now. You need to know what this devil doing. So you know you need to be solidified with the truth. He ain't got the truth. He got a little piece of something, and then he wants you to run with that. It's in your heart, brother. And I hate that's the in your heart spirit. Sometimes we heard that. It's in your heart. I hate when I hear that, man. Oh, they in your heart. That man, that in your heart ain't gonna tell you nothing, man. We need to feed this word, man. It's a whole book full of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to let our people know what the devil about to do. So we'll have like a watchman. We watchman telling you what the devil about to do. He want to tell you, don't worry about that. Just have love in your heart. Man, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, like if he was a watchman, he ain't gonna blow the trumpet of alarm. He gonna blow the trumpet of peace. Hey, man, let's party.
Oh, okay, get everybody flocked.
With that scripture where he said, they not watching, they're dumb dogs sleeping, loving to slumber.
That's him right there. That's him. And he trying to distract. We trying to do the work. Let y'all try to know what's coming. Here he come. We had a whole lesson built up. We still did power. Because really, he made an example of what we're talking about.
Pretty much.
Don't be in that spirit. You in that spirit, man, this devil gonna run you like a hot knife through butter.
I got that precept for you. It's Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1. And they woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, and they write grievously what they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the father.
And he want to love them people, man, who's coming with them unrighteous decrees. He want to love them people who's oppressing the widow. See, that dude is bugged out. And I have to tell him that to his face.
Man, we're gonna end off this right here.
Hey, got a scoffer right here.
Yeah. There go another one.
Let a scoffer die. He's gonna die right here in America.
What they say, Luke paraphrasing, they said the prophet have been among them.
Yeah. They ain't want to hear it. Yeah, wait till that white man. Wait till he take their food away. Wait till that famine come.
Hey, wait till they cut the water off.
God. Then he gonna be crying.
Hey, that's another scripture. He said they're gonna be running to and fro, looking, seeking from the east to the west.
We ain't gonna break nothing down to him. Say, you not wait till the devil come down with great wrath. Then we gonna see if you're gonna be laughing and scoffing then. You know, because this devil showing he coming. He coming for your butt. You know. So I'm gonna leave off this right here. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. That is to the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, but this is the whole duty of man. For Yahweh should bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good, whether it be evil. If see, dude should have heard that, he didn't want to hear that. He don't want to change to he don't want to change to wisdom. He don't want to change to wise instruction, man. He want to lead on his own understanding. We don't care. You do that, we see what happens when the devil come back.
His blood ain't gonna be on our hands. That's
one more. This scripture said that. This is Psalms 19, 119 to 66. It reads, "Teach me judgment and knowledge, for I have believed thy commandments."
Ooh, I believe thy commandments, man. That belief and that faith. Hey, that's the other shot coming to collect, man. That's precious right there. That's your keeping the faith. Hey, man.
No, I listen to all you brothers, man. I listen to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying my faith. Father, I gotta stay sharp too.
Okay. All right. Stay in the truth.
Just right.
Now we are on campus. We go to change the doctor, Great Millstone.
Oh, Great.
You're the Great Millstone, Pastor Hard. Gabar, yep.
Gabar, yep. I be doing a little bit with the sons of Jacob too, a little bit out here.
Dude, I heard them, but to me they kind of watered down, man. So I kind of stick to the apostle elders.
Yeah, they
kind of more
refined. You know, they young. You know what I'm saying? They young. You know what I'm saying? But when you actually link the young brothers, they young, but you know they sharpening their swords up. You know what I'm saying? So I just stay pushing the vibration. Yeah. They definitely you know pushing the right movement. You know what I'm saying? So you know I see it coming. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I just do my part, try to prepare, help. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I'm needed at. You know what I'm saying?
So, man, stay locked in, man. We heard.
Yeah.
They said we waking up.
What camp is y'all? Y'all got a channel?
Yeah, we got a channel right here. We be right here. Tay Yasser Allah 144K.
Wait, say it again.
Tay Yasser Allah 144K.
Tay.
Yup, TAE. Yasser Allah. $144K. And then the brothers you see in my playlist, man, you see they channels on there as well. You know, I got all the apostles and elders, you know.
And this is YouTube?
Yup.
I'm going to do one more too.
That was a perfect example with that bug out. Oh man, they gotta have one. Gotta have one. And the scalpel right there.
Yeah. That was the last. It's been a while since we had somebody like that. I knew he was gonna do it. But I did a lesson on him a little while ago. I knew he was gonna.
Yeah, he seemed like he had that legion spirit.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, all over the place with it.
And when he first came to us, he was in that
Hotel Connect.
Yup, he was on that Egyptian college. I'm like,
a couple of weeks later, he was on that Universal.
Yup. Islam. He everything.
Oh, you subscribed me already. All right, cool.
Yup.
All right, so y'all, I'm gonna be tapping in with y'all. And this y'all spot right here.
Yup.
Yeah, you see what they got going on right there, huh?
That training convention.
Yeah.
I just seen
I seen that. We seen the dude come out the couch.
One right there.
Yeah, we seen dude come out the couch. They gonna do right there, man.
Bro, I moved out here from Cali, bro. I thought I was getting away from that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's everywhere, man.
It's everywhere.
And it used to be here so big, but I guess it's Cali and New York, everybody else caught on. So they got a prime street down here. It didn't used to be heavy down here, but you know, he saw that we they got a prime street. Yeah, with the 2 streets down. Yeah, they got a whole block, man. They doing great. They trying to beat Cali. So you can't imagine Esau pushing everywhere, man. It didn't used to be big, but now it's starting to. I guess Oklahoma catching up.
Paying them. They paying them like it's easy for them to get jobs and they get all type of assistance and
That's fair. He was talking about that at his job right there, man.
Bro, they could literally just be a homosexual. They could go into the county buildings and get assistance like women women can. All they gotta do is go in there and be a homosexual and say they need help and they get it.
Yeah, my God, they come from the street, be a manager in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All my managers is Momo, all of them. You know, so that's the vibration right there. They kicking, man. It's everywhere, man. They doubling down. Now they got drag shows.
You gotta go along so you can get along. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go along with the movement, or you're gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? That's really the way they got this wrapped up.
I'm gonna be out here, man.
I'm just gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying?
Like with that,
like real talk, King. Like
second Ezra 6 said, "Be even as pickles on the earth."
Yeah. Hey, we was just. I was just telling my wife that.
Our MREs ready, man.
Yep. I was just telling her like I think it's just time to sell everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go get to that point. We say this winter. They just signed all them laws, the CHIPS Act, the CBDC, the money gonna go dig, they're gonna craft the dollar. They probably doing it for about November, December. What they said? They said December 13th. They're gonna
December 13th. Look up Executive Order 146.7.
Yep,
that's it right there. Executive Order 146.7. They give you all the details.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's
crazy. I did a lesson on that. I got all the information. The new laws they changed. They got a new bill. Yeah, they about to push it on in, man.
That right.
Y'all waking up, and I got a combo. Yeah. All this going on. This dude don't want to listen. Dude, you gotta know what these devils about to do.
They finna shut it all down. Yeah. Like I just had a brother at the house the other day, and we was talking. Everything was going good, bro. And then the conversation, I don't be with a whole lot of foolishness. Like I entertain a little bit, just to, we can talk a little bit, but at the same time, I'm gonna kick it up a notch every time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when I got to tell him, like, bro, it's some garbage coming. Like we wanna act like there's such thing as what they call universal laws. Everybody like to talk about these universal laws, right? Yeah. But at the same time, when you start applying them to massa, they don't like the universal laws now. They don't want to hear about him finna get what he got coming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what comes around goes around is fine for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And they got coming what they got coming, bro. You can't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
I think he got a little bit of love. That might be an Edomite, man. Like my big mother. He
Bro,
did some Edomite stuff, man. He danced around, no direct questions. Like every time he come up, he got different philosophy. I mean, first it was Hotep.
He would have been a great politician.
Yeah, then it was Islam. Then he come to us now. Now he in the Universe One spirit. Like, goddamn, dude, we can start the YouTube.
Bro, he stood right there and asked me if you believe in Allah or something. And then I say, what you say about Allah? He didn't want to repeat it again because it was kind of like a little mumble. Because I'm halfway trying to tap into what you saying, and then he's talking, and I'm like, bro, you got homosexual friends? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, no. He like tried to say it like adamantly, and I said, bro, you don't have no homosexual friends? He said, well, I know people that's homosexual. I don't judge them. I said, you have to. Bro. That makes you them. You just like them. I was like, bro, just keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? This ain't fighting. You know what I'm saying?
That's spot on with Matthew 5:37 when he said, "Let your communication, yeah, nay, anything up that, some of the people."
Yeah, he's been direct with dude. Yeah, he danced around every little thing we say.
Yeah, and I just wanted to ask him a simple question just to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, is he really like doing this two-step this well? You know what I'm saying? And I just asked him, do your God hate anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an easy question. He did not want to answer.
He didn't answer that. His thing is he don't want to hate the so-called white man. Some people love Esau, man. They love Esau.
And he ain't never loved us.
Cool. You got on Esau, that's when he had to say something. That's when he had a problem. He's like, you gotta get off that hate stuff. I'm like, nigga, I want to hear that sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah.
We ain't in that no more. Yeah. That's how we got conquered, dude.
You're a Ricky Bobby. Go ahead with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The street, man.
Hey, man, y'all brothers be smooth, man. Like I said, I'm gonna tap in, and I'll definitely be back over here and come kick with y'all. What's y'all brothers' names? Cigar, I'm Johnson, man. Johnson. Bayan, Taze, and Cigar.
We got about like, try to get it like 12:30. Okay. Every Sunday.
All right, so I'll stop that. Run around, nothing. But
look what Esau done took. Look at that. You stand there and see what they done did. And you that's all cool with you, man.
We be over here, like now. Like if we get out here sometimes it's cracking. I started antagonizing people. Like y'all really up here just to see y'all head. You know what I'm saying? It be a bunch of white folks went up and down, and I'm like, they don't took your fault. They don't took. Man, what are y'all still coming over here on this second court? Y'all just want to keep owning everything. Y'all just want to keep letting us know y'all take it, y'all own it, and it's crazy. Like y'all making the market. Straight making the market. That's all.
One shake business. That T-shirt. That's the only shake business.
I think Wanda J.
And Wanda J. They what?
I heard Wanda J lost it. That's what I heard. Wow. Like we've been talking this baseball field. This is where the mass grave site is at. Right on top. When they constructed this baseball field, they put up some big rafters so you couldn't really see the construction. I'm like, when they ever do that? You know? And when they got everybody looking for mass grave sites, like, they put a field on it. And now if they put a field on, you can't get it up. That's so much legislation. So they done covered up their tracks. And they don't even know. That's why we got here like that. We know.
Until this shit collapse, once they realize they know professional baseball coming out of here, it's collapse one day. And they'll open that ground up.
Or 3 pop up. It's gonna blow up. Yeah.
I think sometime next year it's gonna start. It's gonna pop out.
Yeah. I say if China say we want Taiwan back, it's gonna kick it off. You already got they just waiting on watch out for this time. I said because America said they're gonna defend Taiwan. So I think when China decides to take Taiwan back, we're gonna get to the head stuff. You know, China delivers everything to her. So China say no more trade. Get your ass, Esau. Then you really gonna scramble. Then they gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna pick on these takes I got.
Hey, literally, I'm just telling you, brothers, like, bro, you understand that all these different places that really deep down hate America own this place. They got property, they got this, they got that. So when it kick off, everybody ain't gonna be ready. Like these Second Amendment, gun toting rednecks ain't gonna be ready because y'all done sold it all to them. You know what I'm saying? It already belonged to them. So it made me think about the scripture that say they laid a wound under him and there's none understanding. Like,
he got it. They bleeding out.
They on the way. It's literally happening because warfare starts in certain ways. By the time you get to the fight, there's so much more stuff that already happened. You know what I'm saying? Warfare is happening now. Because all the underhanded stuff is happening
right now.
That's
gonna build up.
And then you got black people that saying, oh, you know what, we're going back to vote first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this destroys the Esau's whole way of life.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be done. Dollar done. That's why gas prices going. They ain't trying to tell the people that we already know dollar done.
Yeah.
That's why he got to go to digital crypto, and he gonna pull out that MOTB, that device.
Yep.
And he gonna try. That's when that your hand and your head. Elon Musk got the Neuralink. They got the NFC. And they already rolling it out now. They doing it now. It just ain't mandatory yet.
There's another country called Bitcoin or something like that. They actually got both of them. They actually beat Elon Musk right now.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's a country called Bitcoin or something like that. I got FDA approved. Elon, he's not FDA approved, but them, yeah, they got it.
Wow.
They rolling it out.
It's time. It's time, man. Like, and then when you still running around, brothers like this guy right here. I mean, I really didn't get the Jack Spirit from that cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, brothers be hard-headed and hard to deal with, but he was a little too cerebral for a Jake. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a little more meticulous with his thing than a Jake. You see what I'm saying? So
his Jake might be a Edomite.
Yeah, I think he was something else.
You might be right. When you say that, I think about that. Like, yeah, he look like he might not be a Jake though. He didn't do Jake things.
Exactly.
Like, dude, be direct, man.
That's what makes it Jake even deal with, because we can deal with our own the whole life. So we have a certain type of thing that we do in the way that we move, whether it be righteous or wrong, or we understand what you know what I'm saying. I'm sitting there over there listening to him like, nah.
And most Jake chase the bag. They gonna tell you about getting money. Yeah. That's most of you. He about universal and that dude bugged out. Yeah, that dude what he saw being right on that.
He had a little to me with a little bit of something else. Esau or Ethiopian or it was something else.
It's something else,
I was trying to figure it out. I mean, he just had a whole other type of spirit. And then when I asked him about this, a lot of times you can tell a lot about them. When they will turn against them homosexuals, bro, like that's like one of the least things. Like that's a base thing. Like that you to even be a real individual, you have to be real with your sexuality. To me. You know what I'm saying? You can't say I have these parts, but I want to do this. That's being fake. So that's it for me.
I believe in the scriptures, but I also believe universal God. I'm like, dude, it's either one or the other.
They don't go together.
I believe in the scriptures, but I don't believe the Lord said He hate anybody. Yeah. We brought out tens of precepts saying that the Lord hates.
Yeah. Over and over, He lets you know He don't want you to have no confusion.
And we've been dealing with that dude for a minute, man. That had our first encounter.
I used to see it when he came with a fucking, he came with a cape on, with a shaman hat. And some, this dude.
Yeah, we've been dealing with that thing. He be over at that art gallery.
Yeah, he had the little Jewish
small hat. Yeah, come on, man. Now you got to
man, that dude probably got that from his white daddy bar mitzvah, man. That dude was probably one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't really even when you see the Jake that got the black daddy, he looked different. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how light he is. When he got the black daddy, bro, he looked different. You know what I'm saying? And it really comes out in the spirit of him too. You know what I'm saying? Because them Jakes had to do a little bit more to make it be known that I'm a Jake. You know what I'm saying? So they be a little bit more prone to act a little more Jake. You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the main reasons why we don't, we got the other scandals and their color doctrine and shit like that. That's the bullshit right there.
Yeah.
You look at Grape or Blake Griffin's son.
Yeah.
They look like Edomite, but straight Drake.
Yeah. I know that it's all about the father. Whatever your father is, you know what I'm saying? But what's y'all feelings on the chart? The 12-tribe chart.
Oh yeah, we believe in that.
Y'all believe in that?
Oh yeah, we believe in that.
How?
Native Americans, your Hispanics, and your so-called African Americans, Northern tribe. Yeah.
So now this is my only conflict that I have with brothers, because I can't understand it for everything that's in my life, from scriptures to archaeological research to understanding history. How is it that Spaniard men come over here and make Israelite children?
Well, you got to think, you got Northern tribe. Remember, the Northern tribe got conquered by the Syrians first. The tribe split. You got Northern kingdom, Southern kingdom. They didn't get along. Northern kingdom got conquered by the Syrians first. The southern tribe stayed back. Your Benjamin, your Levites, and your Jews stayed back and tried to keep king, the Maccabees era. So the northern tribe, that's how they got over here in America. They left first. We already knew about America. We already conquered the world with Solomon. That's how Native Americans got here. So you had your Native Americans here, and you had your Hispanics on the West Coast. That's why you got, we talked about that earlier, California, Colorado. The northern tribe is already in America. Esau, he can't make it without us. He has to our subjects. He need our knowledge. So this devil, Chris Columbus,
He need our genetics.
Everything.
That's why these over here don't have to use so much of that the skin cream. The ones over here have blended with us in a meticulous way to where they don't have to use the sunblock and shit as much as the other Europeans that's in countries where they buy themselves. Like in Spain, you notice that they in not to change what you said, but did y'all hear about when they just had that heat wave? The 2,000 white folks died just from the heat. Yeah, just from the heat, bro. It wasn't even that hot. It was only 100 degrees. How was y'all the slaves in Egypt? They wasn't. And then when you realize that these that try to stay locked in us, they breathe with us every so often, and they push it, and then they go back into they need it. Exactly.
They like now when I look at vampire movies, I'm like, that's Esau. He has to suck our blood, our substance, our work, everything from us. And look, the truth. That like, you know, the vampire movie you put a cross to them, that's really like the truth. And like, you know, the sun, that's like your hour. That's why they get all burnt up. Like you said, they got burnt up by the sun. That's them. That's why I think they got rid of Wesley Snipes and Blade and hurt they.
Oh yeah. Of course it did.
You got a Jake with a sword. Look, with a sword in our hand. Hey, he killing Edomite. They look at that movie like, I feel some way.
Hey, for real.
He did taxi base. Hey, want to do whole career.
Hey, ruined his whole career. Ruined his whole career, King. Hey, and he should have been like one of the most revered superheroes right now. You know what I'm saying? Like really, they got rid of him.
Taxi, come on, man. You gonna tell me to do that? What? 20-something years now, you talking about taxi, man?
Yeah.
You can't get a lead roll nowhere.
Hey.
Nowhere. And I don't know why. Because that movie hurt your feelings. To watch that.
For real.
Because it's about to happen.
Yeah, it's really about to happen. Hey, me and my son, bro. Me and my son had the same conversation. Like you know that these. You know what else movie made me think about that too? The Abraham Lincoln movie when he was fighting the vampires. I said Abraham Lincoln had to save us from the blood-sucking white people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what it was. It was one side against the other side, but them was the ones who was really the Southerners was the ones that was really just like adamantly wanting to have chattel slavery continue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But people, you know, they don't even trip that Abraham Lincoln was just a visionary. He understood that we need to enslave everybody. We need to set up a system where we getting it coming in from all angles. You know what I'm saying?
Matt Turner, so the uprising right there had them scared. Like shit, we keep doing this to them. Shit, they gonna rise up and knock us all off.
Yeah, exactly.
So we gotta act like. Plus, the South making too much money. It was money too. Money right there. That was the big issue. And they were scared. And that Turner started a whole revolution. They're like, okay, let's act like we all free to keep them, you know, to keep them at least in line. We can't do this hardcore no more.
Right.
They too strong.
Right.
And they breed like shit. You got about 200 slaves on your whole plantation. It's 60 y'all. Yeah. If they get the spirit he got, then hey,
it's over.
We can't save you. That's why they started first. So to ask your first question though, to get back on that.
Back to the. That's what I was just gonna say. Back to the Spaniards.
Okay. The Spaniards. You know, you got the conquistadors. That's why they like Esau. I noticed the North tribe is real difficult. They mixed in good. You know, that's why you got Mexico. See, you got two sets of Hispanics. You got the conquistadors, the Spaniards, and then you got the Israelites. Let's say, like, if you look on my page, you got a whole sect of Mexicans called themselves Afro-Latino. Okay. Those are Jakes.
Okay, I agree. Now, we're not going to change subject. I'm with you. Now, I do understand we on the four corners, right? We on the four corners, and everywhere you go, we have a Negro population that's at the bottom everywhere, right? So what I have an issue with is the ones that you can see damn well they have a lot of that Spaniard in them. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, they be standing next to brothers and reading, and they be hairy like Esau and shit. And I'm like, it's throwing me for a loop. And then you watch a bunch of the brothers who would come into the truth, and you're trying to explain this to them how they're brothers, and these brothers is like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we don't, because in California, bro, in California, if you really ain't dealt with Mexicans that move like Esau, in California they move like Esau. From top to bottom, and they hate us more than Esau does. You see what I'm saying? So when these are the bastards of the Spaniards, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't bear witness with your spirit, then you can't be a part of this word. So if you come from the seed that wasn't oppressed, taken through this, taken through that. I mean, Esau gave his children a country. It's called Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So once he had it, he knew that he was having babies over there. He gave them that. That was their stuff, which is why they have their own. But like you say, there's a subgroup stuff. And this is what I think the camps be missing when they just lump everybody into this thing, because they have the light-skinned Mexicans and the dark-skinned Mexicans, and they're not making a stipulation between them. And I'm like, that's not.
That's pretty much the same thing when they try to call us all Africans, because we know there's two different dark races as well too. You got the Hamites and then you got the Israelites. So if you read the Donovan Bible Dictionary, where it speaks about it said the representatives of the dark race. It talks about the representatives of the dark race when it said the Egyptian, the Cookshite, but it said not the Negro. So two different dark races. The same logic you have, you got to apply that to all the tribes.
Well, see, this is the thing. So Mexicans only about 500 years old, and this is a history that we can go back and check. And this is where I get stumped at. Like I really want to be in the spirit, and I don't care who it's for, as long as it's for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if I got a brother that look like that, and he in this truth, and he in this word, and that's his position is in this truth, then I'm cool with it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Judge not the prince by the spirit.
I got it. 1 John 4:1, it says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of the Most High, because many false prophets are going out into the world."
She said the white man just mentioned that his daddy used to talk to him about who Esau is. When I was just walking by, he said we mentioned Esau in that. You see, they scooted up the block fast. Read that precept again.
It said, 1 John 4:1, it said, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit." And that word "try" means, in the Greek word, is dokimazo, meaning scrutinize, or just like we're doing, basically examine them.
Yeah.
And that's what it said. That's what that word "try" going into.
So you're gonna know that it's gonna be Hispanics. It's not Jake. It's gonna be Hispanics that is Jake. Like it was a Hispanic movement in the '60s, right along with the Jake movement. Like civil rights.
And it was Native American movement as well too.
So now this is where I really be at, because I don't want to like a lot of times I just don't deal with camp. I don't want to bring up confusion. You know what I'm saying? I try to dig into the history and try to check things. And I want to know things. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I just haven't got there yet. You see what I'm saying? So if the Spaniards come through and they kill all these men and they have sex with these women, and you notice obviously that genetics have been implemented into that place where they share the genetics, they got the language from their forefathers. You know what I'm saying? That's how they got the Spanish language over, right? If those children are left in their own space to be fertile and grow, they're still going to be the babies of the Spaniards, right? Mm-hmm. Now, why are people like scared to make this? I'm gonna tell you straight. Like I don't bash no camps. Like I say, I listen to all the brothers and any brother that's speaking the truth. I don't feel like none of us got it all yet, because legitimately there's laws that we can't keep being over here. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have it all. Everybody don't, and I think that collectively we all got a nice amount that you're supposed to put back the nation together with. So you're supposed to have counsel with your brothers and everybody's supposed to have bring their own.
That's what GMS is about. Not one brother in GMS had a whole 100% truth, but as a body.
Yeah.
As a body.
And this is where I don't want to be in conflict. You know what I'm saying? So like if they get left to breed, then we understand that they still gonna be the children of where they started from. You know what I'm saying? So the other people who was there already, that managed to, a lot of people tried to hide and run it. You know, some of the people managed to keep their own selves. They actually formed their own little communities where they tried to hide and stuff. That's why they get Esau corrupted seed all the way through there. As much as
they normally the people that's oppressed.
Yeah,
they is.
You know, it's bad. It's pretty. Hey, bro.
Hey, it's a place called Tango, Mexico. I'm gonna probably put it on my page. Now, what I like with dude show Tango, Mexico, you go there, man, them Hispanics look just like us, man. And my skin flesh look just like Jake, man. And they're like dudes on the interview with them, and they were talking about how like your common light skinned Hispanic get all these rights and they don't get nothing. They get depressed and all that. I'm like, that's Jake.
Yeah.
I was looking at dude look just like us, man. Straight Hispanic, a whole community, a whole country. They like I didn't know nothing about. Dude be going. There's a dude named Ace Live. He go all around town visiting the diaspora. You know, the Israelites scattered. You know what I'm saying? So he went to that town. He put it all on blast, man. I never knew about the town. They don't show us that.
This is
now with the internet, it's been exposed, and he going all in the little village, man. They live in the slums, the ghetto.
See, this is where I be having my moments of where I know I need more enlightenment. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. Get with like I was where you was at. That's why I tell you, study on the Great Millstone. They more in depth than these other camps. Like say Son Jacob, they like a young camp, baby camp.
Yeah.
The Great Millstone been doing this since the 60s.
Yeah.
So like with the knowledge you looking for, a lot of brothers got that knowledge. So they go to the museums, they going to towns, they showing you Native Americans writing in Paleo Hebrew. They showing the Hispanics got Paleo Hebrew. Like they go in depth. Yeah. Like the Missions of the Kingdom is with Great Millstone. The other camps, they like babies. They just not coming up. So you might get a little edification. You ain't getting that real deep, concentrated edification. Right. Like I was there when you was at. I was looking at all the camps. Because really you doing what I was doing. You surveying the field. Looking at the field, all the camps. You know, everybody push out their Hebrew Israelite vibration. You got some camps that sell out. Like IURC, they're a sellout camp. Yeah, straight sellout camp.
Hey, bro, listen. They brought me into the truth. Like, no lie. I wholeheartedly, IURC was the first camp that brought me into the truth, and it was actually not the camp. It was a video that I watched here. There was that one the war between Black and Latino fathers. Y'all remember that video they put out along about?
I watched a little bit of them, and I skipped right past.
Bro, listen.
But that's good though. There's a video, bro. This is actually the thing that turned me on. But once I got into the word and I got into the scriptures and I kept studying and I kept doing my thing, and I realized like y'all are stopping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all. It seems like they stop in progress. They try to make it to where you don't edify yourself past what they want you to have. You know what I'm saying? Like
that
shows what you telling me. Hey, you showing me you got wisdom.
You got discernment.
Yeah, discernment. And see, most people get the IURC worship day and they stay there.
Yeah.
You know, we came through an entry-level group. Washington Israel, Naquan.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah,
that's my guy. Hey, that's my guy, right? Hey, listen. In the spirit that that brother Naquan is my favorite street teacher, bro. He started
out as mine, but then I started watching Great Millstone. So I got it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I came in with. And like I say, like I started with him, and as I started reading myself, and I started needing bigger things, I had to make another step. That's when I found Great Millstone. And really, that's what he learned from Great Millstone.
Yeah,
that's where he got his knowledge from.
Yeah, I mean, so, you know, and see, there's no, you know, I just think that the IURC brothers, where they stop at, they set themselves up to be blessed here. I think they did.
They marked here. 501c3. He got a 501c3 charter, so that is really Esau camp.
Yeah,
you know. So he gonna teach you just enough to pay him. Basically, that to me, When I look at IUIC, that's planted Christianity with the Hebrew Israelite spins. That's
Exactly.
all it is.
I mean, bro, like once this is my thing. This is my thing. Once we realize that, I mean, we're not supposed to want to tell no lies, right?
Yeah.
So Christ is a lie, Jesus is a lie, them is lies. You know what I'm saying? So why have it in your title? Why keep pushing that? Why not tell people starting off coming in that this is what we've been taught, but this is what it is? Like it's just the most simple thing, and I think that just that little tiny bit of craftiness. I don't even want to call it. I don't even want to say witchcraft on the brothers like that, but it causes stumbling to happen when you have brothers that know that these words is lies, bro. We just fact of the matter is, if his mom and daddy came right now and you said, "Hey, where your son Jesus at?" They would look at the crazy. Like, who are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a son named Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So this is where, I just be like, I don't want to cause no confusion nobody, and I don't want to seem like a scoffer. I don't want to seem like, but I'm definitely going to say something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to,
And guess where they came from? One West.
One West, yeah.
So he know the doctrine like Great Millstone. So he know the truth. He purposely teaches lies. Right? Yeah, he teaches lies because that's what getting paid. They came out of his own mouth and said he got a 501c3.
Yeah.
So I'm like, with that being said, if them people was really after the truth, everybody's congregation left right then and there.
Yeah.
You got a covenant with Esau.
Now a lot of people. What the more crafty people realize, the more charismatic people, they realize that there's more followers in the world than there are leaders. You know what I'm saying? So once the leaders take certain people under their wing, they embolden the followers. And so a lot of our culture, a lot of that gang culture that we have in our communities, the only reason that it even flourishes is because we have more followers than we do leaders. And this is what they understand. This is what they tap into. Oh, we'll give these brothers ranks. We'll give them position. We'll even set some of them up pretty nice, just like Esau do. You know what I'm saying? To keep the rest of them coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Matthew 15:14, where it says, "Let people alone, they be blind leaders of the blind. If the blind lead the blind, the both shall fall into a ditch." And that ditch is symbolic for the grave.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's the pit. You know what I'm saying? It's the way to unrighteousness. You know what I'm saying?
See, this is my problem with Naquan. I had to get away from him. Naquan is not gonna let you know what the real MOTB is. They let me know. That's why I looked at him with a side eye, like, dude, take a bag, and you learn from Apostle Elder. So at this time, now he's been proven to be a liar. Because this thing rolling out. You've been teaching it's a philosophy. It's a, and that's why they get away from it. I'm like, that's not sound doctrine, dude. You can't stop me buying and selling with a philosophy, So I had to, like I say, I started out with him, got a little bit, but after a while, I'm like, man, I need the mystery, man. I'm in this thing sincerely. I'm in this thing wholeheartedly. Right. You got a little bit, but then you muddied up the waters a little bit. I'm trying to think, like, why did you do that? Why you didn't stick with what you learned from the apostle?
The thing about it is, the Most High got a job to do when he comes, right? If we had it in our power to fix it, then he wouldn't have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? So we don't necessarily have it in our power to fix it. What the scriptures tell me is that he needs his true followers to start seeking him. You know what I'm saying? And once we start seeking him, then he gonna unfold on us and let us get back what we're supposed to have. Even when you read in I want to say Ezekiel chapter 39, where it tells you when he takes us from among the heathen, then will he remove the stony heart, give us a heart of flesh, then we'll be able to walk in his commandments once he removes us from the heathen. You see what I'm saying? So, but I do know that we got a job doing. It ain't just, we just chilling right now because we understand. Nah, you got to work. You know what I'm saying?
They did without work.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Church of Berea, because the Lord, he liked that church because, hey, once he started teaching them, he went and searched the scriptures and found it out for themselves. And that's what you're trying to do. Searching and, surveying and trying to find out.
Surveying the field.
That's what we're supposed to do. That's why the Lord loved that church so much. So, that's what that reminds me.
The field. Because we were doing what you was doing.
And it's to seek him for him. You know what I'm saying? Like you really want to know, what do you have in store for me, Father? That's what we really get back to digging for, because we realize that we got the crack end of the stick for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So he says that they're gonna seek for the prosperity of their times after they are afflicted by all these different things. You know what I'm saying? So in their affliction they shall seek me early. You know what I'm saying? So once we understand why our affliction happened, just like he was trying to just say that it was just because we did some magical stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, bro, it's simple. We just didn't do what we were supposed to do so far as these law statutes.
We didn't stick to the script.
Hey, stick to the script. We did not stick to the script. Hey, he want to make up the script. And, nah, bro, we just didn't stick to the script. This happened. And so once we understand that that's what happened to us, we have to start digging back in. Because I mean, bro, once we start doing those things, we get blessed in abundance. Once we like it's not no way to keep us. Yeah, it's the reward for keeping the law. So we understand this. But before he bestows these things upon us, there's gonna be other great things that's coming. That's why you know, when the Messiah was like, you know, these be the days of vengeance that be upon these people. You know, they're gonna be led away into captivity. They're gonna fall by the edge of the sword, and they're gonna be taken captive into all nations, right? From the first year AD to right now, that's only one group of people. You know what I'm saying? Because he said this is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So from the time of him dying to this time right here, that's the time frame. We ain't got to go all the way back 3,500 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, hey man, this is going to happen to this group of people. Now, from the time that he passed away to the time that we're in right now, we know that it's only us. You know what I'm saying? So now what we have to do is start turning back around and going back and seeking it 10 times more because we messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. It's not magic.
Proverbs 3:5, where it says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not on our own understanding. Yeah. It said, in all our ways acknowledge him, he shall direct our path. So that's what we try to convey to the other dude.
Let's close out.
Y'all out of here?
We're just about to close out.
Oh.
We're talking about to close out on the lesson.
Okay.
You know, got the sheep right there. So, hey.
Or is it live?
Yeah, we can't lie.
Oh, damn, King, my bad. My bad, King.
That's a good learning moment, man. That showed the sheep like, man, something that you didn't. Like this, I like this. We just could have got we see one stiff neck, and then we see the brother trying to get the win. You know, so I like that they got to see that contract. Dude, he don't want it. No, but then you want it. You're talking. And you see, you going to trust. You seeking knowledge. That's how brother should be doing. Yep. That's what I say. That was perfect, man. That was spirit. Most I sent you to come here, and be a perfect example. That was the balance. You see the stiff neck, and then you see the brother come and try to get the wisdom. So that I think that was all spiritual right there, man. I like how y'all did it. So let's go ahead and close up.
I'm gonna read this real quick. This is Ezekiel 33 and 33, and it says, and when it cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know the prophet has been among us. I want to bring that out because you know that dude is scalping and stuff like that. He kept saying that he's gonna love the white man and so on and so forth. That's when the white man comes down on him, he gonna know that the prophet is among us.
He gonna know.
He gotta love that part too. You gotta love that part too.
So they been saying, hey. Hope it's been edifying y'all, Shriley. And we give our praise to glory too. Shalom, y'all, Shriley. Stay. Keep the faith, baby.